representing Brooklyn, New York, versus Official, representing New Orleans, Louisiana. Although she hasn't appeared on the URL stage, Misfit is no newcomer to the MC battle culture. Numerous exciting performances on Queen of the Ring, with her most recent one going viral, and a close affiliation with battle rap veteran Cortez have made her a household name. Tonight, she looks to use her wordplay and slick delivery to best her opponent Official. When you talk about some of the most popular and respected female MCs within the culture, you have to mention Official. She's been on some of Queen of the Ring's and URL's biggest events. Aggression, lyricism, and delivery are her weapons of choice, and she'll need all of them to come out victorious over her opponent. Who will prevail? Tonight, we will find out. Let's see who has what it takes, who's built to survive in the world's most respected MC battle arena. We will find out. Let's see who has what it takes, who's built to survive in the world's most respected MC battle arena. We will find out. Let's see who has what it takes, who's built to survive in the world's most respected MC battle arena. Let's see who has what it takes, who's built to survive in the world's most
He rep the ladies. You got a quarter? I got one, I think.
Make sure it's a quarter.
Debo gonna flip the coin and see who go first. What's up? Who calling? Who calling?
Heads. Head. Official call head. Everything good.
Good. Everything good. It's tails. Fit, what you want to do?
What you want to do, Fit? What we doing, Fit?
All right. Official going first. Let's get it popping. URLTV.TV. Cleveland, stand up.
Round 1. Queen of the Ring's Royalty. Saturday, January the 11th. Tickets are on sale now at universe.com, or catch all of the action live on pay-per-view at watchbattlelive.com. Don't miss it. Royalty.
I said, I called this bitch out 6 years ago. And now she want to settle it? When I'm from New Orleans. But when I drew with the bird, it ain't the Pelicans. Y'all seen me start. Y'all seen me start from the bottom, then move on up. Just like the Jeffersons. And Smack seen my hunger and gave me a plate. I ordered Mexican, but wait. She not even Mexican. But that don't mean I can't deal with her. I know she Puerto Rican. Well, that just means she's a little nigga. Now I'm at your door. Yeah. Now I'm at a door. Now I'm at your door. Like immigration. I watched Fit in the team searching. She didn't think I was gonna shoot till she seen that thing surface, Mickey D's. I'm at the window, Big Mac with mean service. She didn't expect to see. Mickey D's. I'm at the window, Big Mac with mean service. She didn't expect to see Ice scream. Then I showed her the machine's working. Talk. Watch your mouth or get hands. I'm a ventriloquist. I walk around with my nose in air like a sedity bitch. Stick. I walk around with my nose in air like a sedity bitch. Stick in the back of your head. You won't forget this shit. I'll find out where you stick in the back of your head. You won't forget this shit. I'll find out where you stay fit and get a membership. Go! Go! my nose. I tell my Harlem niggas get at her. Cold word is da-da-do. Now they gotta tell this bitch bye. Adios, gay bitch. Well, I'll leave this fruit flat. Plot I know. So why y'all gave me this bitch? Misfit. I'm not the one you won't dismiss. I'll get missed this. Big clip. The bitch ratchet barking over time like a strict bitch. Big clip. And I gotta hold it up like I gotta slip this. Fuck you mean, nigga? Fuck you mean, nigga? Let me rock. After that little exercise. Let me rock. After that little exercise with Farrah, I knew niggas was coming doubt me. Till they see me on Impact with dumb balls, gunning loudly. They thought I was gonna lose. Wait, I dropped 30. They came back running proudly. They ain't think I was in shape to get fit. Until they seen that summer body. Yeah, she had a buzz, but a light cheer is what you will see. I don't believe her toy stories until her toys choose to speak. I'll play the villain like I'll play the villain like Sid. I'll have it still all through your teeth. I'll get missed the potato head, shot you'll lose a piece. So wait, I can't beat up the whole murder ass. Shit, unless I got like 30 hands. But when my niggas come with the calico swinging, ain't no telling where murder land. Ain't no telling where murder land. The last click try me died. I bet the next one get your set home. So when the 12 pop up on air, it ain't a checkpoint. And this bitch tried to put Jazz Can't Jump in the battle in the contract with only 2 weeks before. But when Farrah had rules, she ain't like that. Bitch tried to throw me off my game, only made it a lot worse. Try harder. I said, hey, yo. No. Say it again. Say it, Yogi. I said try to throw me off my game, only made it a lot worse. Try harder. I said, hey, yo. No, they had planned on Jazz helping me get fit. Well, I guess that ain't work out, partner. You tried. I said, you tried to orchestrate my sound. You really thought it was a brass section. Bitch, you not in tuned enough to be teaching jazz lessons. You're not in tuned enough to be teaching jazz lessons. You outdated. Saying you'll beat us both is outrageous. She tried her best to play jazz and ended up with Miles Davis. Y'all, what the fuck they talking about, nigga? They said, well, y'all said y'all seen the kid ride? Let me rock. Y'all said y'all seen the kid ride? Well, was it a big wheel? Well, leave a big wheel. She tried to add her all till she seen how I sit still. Now sit still. Now sit still. Manly bitch like plastic, huh? Well, this dick real. Well, this dick real. And even though I mistake fit for a king, she won't enjoy this big meal. Bitch, I'll knock you out right here. Bitch, I'll knock you out right here. Have everybody on board scared of me. Bill Cosby. I'll make a bitch lie and fuck up the whole legacy.
Round 1. Queen of the Rings royalty. Saturday, January the 11th. Tickets are on sale now at universe.com or catch all of the action live on pay-per-view at watchbattlelive.com. Don't miss it. Royalty.
Oh shit. Oh shit. It's getting hot in here. Round one. Round one. Misfit, Murder Ave Gang. Stand the fuck up. Let's get it poppin'. Fit is on you.
Hey, yo.
Somebody pass out every event. Come on,
At least you wasn't rapping yet.
Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Perfect timing.
Every event. I thought we was gonna be event free when nobody passed out this time. Oh, come on.
Yo, let's get it. Murder Ave Gang, stand the fuck up. Yo, Fit is on you. Everybody hold it down.
Yeah.
Hold it down, hold it down. Let's get it.
Yo, y'all hear me?
Brooklyn, stand up.
Yeah. Turn me up.
Turn it up. Back up a little bit.
Yo, turn me the fuck up. Let's get it. All right, y'all hear me? Hey, yo. First time on URL. And it might be my last, in fact. Because I might not keep it rap. And let the ratchets clap back to back. Like fuck the chit chat and listen that, be that. We scrap. I rip the contract. And Cash App smack back the racks. Yo. Yeah. I don't give They Cash App smack back the racks.
Hold it down.
The Cash App smack back the racks. I don't give a fuck about that. I got a loose screw. I shoot too. The deuce let a few loose. I'm a true goon. Daz was talking hot. Thinking you cute? Bitch, who you? Official don't live in Brooklyn, bitch. You do. But fuck that. Y'all hear me? But fuck that. I squeeze the beam. And the even thing, so poppin' shit, I'll drop a clip. Deleted scenes. That's your buku. Peep the scheme. You get killed at Jazz feet. I get a bitch from the boot cut. And you could die on the kicks like bleeding jeans. You could get shot. You could get shot. You could get shot on the spot for just a stare. It'll be tragic. I'll beat her like Tina. Fuck you, shit get your ass whipped. I'm basically asking you how you want it. Angela Valdez or Angela Bassett? So yeah, get like me. I'm off your likely. That gun work, let it jerk. You was talking spicy. Pull over with the tech. Yeah, get like me. I'm off your likely. That gun work, let it jerk. You was talking spicy. Pull over with the tech. Nothing on me, Nike. I want everything. Yeah, get like me. I'll off your life. likely that gun work, let it jerk. You was talking spicy, pull over with the tech, nothing on me Nike. I want everything, even your dogs too. Divorcing wifey. I often might be the type to hold the heat, let it fly. You stink, it makes sense. Bitches reek when they die. Hey, bitches reek when they die. Hey, this the last time y'all gonna see it alive. I hit it with the, y'all would think I'm teaching Lamaze. I see it in your eyes. I see it in your eyes. You shook, bitch. I mean, I'm a big look. You just look big. Your face is ungodly, and that waist shaped oddly, and your belt screaming for help, like please untie me. I mean, you fucking bitch. I mean, you got the booze, but you need better bras. I mean, better bars with better oohs and better ahs. I got the better odds. I school you. Pull up with a semi in the AR, aimed at the pupil. Now I'm giving seminars that got that gutter shit. That gutter shit. That gutter shit. Yo. That gutter shit, I've been up on. I OD. And since O sleep, I hit it with 16 from the pound. Give OZs. Ho, please. I done... Ho, please. Ho, please. Ho, please. I done sold seats. You can't see me on the stage. Your nose bleeds. You gonna need prayers on both knees. Rosaries. I alter the thing, then back out the ring. That's cold feet. I hold heat. I hold heat. I hold heat. Bitch, you thought Katrina was a bitch? Ha. FEMA was a gift compared to this needed that I grit. You thought, bitch, you thought Katrina was a bitch? FEMA was a gift compared to this needed that I grit. You about to be with Selena in a bit. Career. Go. Yo, you thought Katrina was a bitch? FEMA was a gift compared to this needed that I grit. You about to be with Selena in a bit. Career crash and burn. A Leo on the trip. You get hit with a hot. I say, career. I say, yo, career crash and burn. A Leo on the trip. You get hit with a hot one. Medea with the grits. See him with the shits. Had the brujeria on the bitch. Santeria on the quick. I be talking right to the ghost. You the greatest of all time. Well, it's about time I sacrifice me a goat. I get murder first if I get my hand on her first. Shit, before twerk, I have my hand on her purse. So fuck you. Yo, before twerk, I have my hand in a purse. So fuck you, fuck Jazz, and every fan of your work, everybody you get the text like Amber Alerts. Bitch, you just a fucking worker, and your boss is my mans. So everything they help you write, they told me in advance. So they coached you, cool. I got a lesson for those. I drew up a game plan. Now I'm X and the O. Extensions down. Now I'm X and the O. Extensions down for operators when I'm pressing you, O. So tell DNA and Shine, I got rounds on the shelf. And tell T-Top he need a tummy tuck. If I take a pound on my belt, you hear a big T gun sound. And she be out for herself. She gonna leave the X behind. Like I found someone else. So chill with all that flat line. Cause I leave you flat on your backside, somewhere on the flats but a backside. I know.
Talk that Cleveland shit.
Yo. So chill. Woo. Yo.
Hold it down, hold it down.
So chill with all that flat line, cause I leave you. Yo, hold it down.
Hold it down, hold it down.
So chill with all that flat line, cause I'll leave you flat on your backside, somewhere on the flats by the backside. Bitch, I know you front, cause you never had a backside. Murder F gang, nigga. Yo, it's Murder F gang. I never switch sides. It's Murder F till I die, nigga.
Round 1.
Rounds 1 and 3 straight bars. Round 2's for the personals. Yeah, this shit's lit for the bitch who's 6'6" on a vertical. I murder her. This shit's lit for the bitch who's 6'6" on a vertical. I murder hoes. But the gag is, these bitches bragging about a choke. That shit had me fuming, exhausted by the gas. Now give me all the smoke. I don't want to hear shit. I don't want to hear shit about some impact or what a bitch didn't do. Or how y'all niggas is looking for an answer like a mystery clue. Me and Hart both perform like a pair of mid-tier bitches. Y'all know that shit to be true. But niggas in denial when Egypt, y'all out of history too. But past that, the fact you finally took this battle, I mean, I understand it's quite clear. She figured my rhymes was on a decline and decided to appear. I mean, the fact you giving me a shot, that's some shit I don't want to hear. You Sue Surf. Oh, you avoided bars your whole career. I don't want to hear none of that. So, you avoided bars your whole career, so let me express there's no more waiting. My delivery is on point for this time. See, I got a box with your name on it. The Amazon got me in my prime. So me resort to letting a hoe tell me how to be a fucking savage. Bitch, trip, I'm all inclusive. You getting a whole package. Shit, I'm already a classic. Fuck a battle to debate to, so I'm a bomb on you, bitch. They'll say I paid my debt and ate you a couple bad battles. A couple bad battles. Now they question if I'm great too, so I'm gonna let my semi-auto correct the mistakes when I erase you, bitch. I hate you. If Ebony's the one, I let her take 2, this 8, put a couple in the right place, like a date do. The first hit of mine, ain't no telling where it take you, but the second hit of heart, like a feeling she relate to. You better pray. You don't meet the old car, Lisa. Niggas say she was devilish. It's like she's possessed. Bitch, act stupid. Y'all gonna see car go back there. I've been repossessed. That's Bitch, act stupid. Y'all gonna see car go back there. I've been repossessed. That heater stretch. The Reaper said I'm getting loose. If her weapon's lifted, leave a mess. She'll be the next. Bitch twisted like the Exorcist. I don't respect this bitch. I'd never sweat, but I'd night tech. Check this bitch. Your jaws getting wired for the right that I connected with. I wrestle with the facts. Ebony's performance is a blast, but once I rock E, she gon' regret showing her ass. Uppercut and double cuts. Ain't no delaying with the beats. Knuckle up, you better duck this punch. Aiming for your teeth. Get bucked in drug money. I'll leave you laying in the streets. Then keep fucking hustle up like I can't stay on my feet. cheddar, I'll murk Casey and Diesel hit chest for doubting me. See, my dough is official. I paid the mafia to murder Av, who had it out for me. I'll turn rum into blood. He'll be crippled by the alchemy. I can't twerk. I'll turn run into blood. He'll be crippled by the alchemy. I can't twerk, but I put asses in the air like the balcony. Everybody's getting shot. Kill all the competition in this venue. Everybody's getting shot till it's just me. Gee, it get lonely at the top. But I ain't stopping. Once I'm coming, I'm gonna drop 30. Niggas know 40, keep that thing loaded. Talk dirty, my transgressions got him stressing, but a bitch got tough. That long pipe got me walking like I just got fucked. That long pipe got me walking like I just got fucked. Or maybe this ability to leave bitches out of sight and out of mind. If we can't see eye to eye, dog, that stick waving like I'm blind. Sign sealed to little bitch. My hands right like penmanship, so instruments will break you into pieces like increments. I represent what bitches can't afford, like indigents, and give them everything they're looking for. White privileges. But I give them everything they're asking for, like white privileges. The difference is that swap Suwu and Suwu is not true. See, 2020 is 40's year. Splitting me is a dub. I got the proof. I got to raise it. 2020 is 40 year. Splitting me is a dub. I got the proof. I got that blade too in case this ain't the place for me to shoot. She'll get hit with a jagged edge. It ain't a feature from a group. Quick slick. The shit's done. Bleeding out, her friends come. This bitch is light bright. This Chinese night. I'm about to dim some bars.
We on?
We live.
Just literally walked in, the shit they put me through. Thank everybody for tuning in to the Queens of Battle Rap show.
Now she's smiling. She was not smiling.
She wasn't smiling a minute ago? It's the Queens of Battle Rap show. It's your host, Nomad. I have the one and only Jada Raye with me today.
Started early. Jada Raye at 9 NC Carolina time, North Carolina's in the building.
Yeah, this is actually it's dope. This has been a long, not a long time coming.
It's been a long time.
We haven't done it in a while.
Yes, it's been a long time.
Couple months.
It's been almost a year.
It's not been almost a year.
Feels like
it.
Y'all sound like a married couple. We haven't done it in a couple months. No, it's been almost a year.
It's been a minute, actually, since February. So that's
February. Yeah. Makes me think of a little battle rapper, Couture, I guess, just in terms of, the.
I don't know where he's going with this, but hello everybody.
I'm going somewhere with it. I think of Couture when I think of this because the first thing that pops in my head is, let's recap to the last time we was here. The host was drunk. Rod wouldn't shut the fuck up.
Oh,
and NOMAD had no control of everything that was going on with the show. It didn't rhyme, but that's some Couture shit. But we haven't done this in a minute, so it's good to see you. The last time I physically saw you was a couple months ago.
Yes.
In June. In a hotel.
Yes.
With the camera.
You have to say it like that. I was doing some weird shit. We was in the hotel with the camera because I was trying to shoot a visual. But like that.
You weren't trying. I helped you out. She didn't like what I shot.
He helped me a lot.
I was helping her.
He helped me a lot.
I was helping her. But anyhow, so yeah, this is great. I think we go well together. I go well with everybody, but they like to see us together. Little Peaches and Herb thing going on.
Connection.
So,
Yes.
being as I haven't seen you in a while, and I know they got comments about the mask ain't going nowhere. What have you been up to?
I've been up to just enjoying just being, I would say, healthy and blessed and peace. Like I feel a whole nother energy, and I know it's a lot going on. Like COVID took over this whole entire year, but what I will say is this might have been the best quarantine experience that I've been in as far as getting in touch with myself. So I've had just some me time, some very important me time that I maybe didn't realize that I needed. But as far as music, always doing music, that's my thing. Silence. I'm always doing music, of course, but yeah. So regular, schmegular. I do have a battle coming up on Verbal Warzone. Verbal Warzone, I will be back in December, battling a guy. What? I don't understand that. Whatever.
Go ahead.
Anyways.
Battling a guy in December.
Yes, I'm battling a guy in December on Verbal Warzone. And for those that don't know me, I battle on Verbal Warzone. Verbal Warzone is a battle rap platform for battle rap on the beat. And I battled there with Charisma last year. So that's on YouTube for you to check out too if you haven't.
Okay, and that card just recently dropped, maybe about a day or two ago. Dope, very dope card. Very, in case I don't say it enough, very dope card.
Yeah.
And you're a part of it.
Yeah.
So this is great because we saw you at the beginning of the year, and now we'll be able to see you at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Which is great. We would have loved to have seen you more, but I'll take 2 over 0.
I would take 2 over 0 because y'all don't see me often at all, to be honest. In battle rap, I'm not like every type of card or every event type of person. So, like you said, me being battling twice a year, that's better than me taking years off and not doing nothing. So I do feel good about that.
Gotcha. And this is supposed to take place on December the 12th.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. And you're battling, I'm gonna fuck up his name, the Bull Bug.
Yes.
Ah, see that second grade reading comes in handy. Ah, thank you, Miss Kelly. Yeah, so you're battling the Bull Bug. Have you checked out his shit?
Of course, yes.
Gotcha.
He's fire.
Fan of him?
He's fire.
Do you feel like you got your work cut out for you?
No, I feel like I want to whip his ass. Period. I mean, but I definitely give props where they're due. He's nice. He's dope. He's one of the elites on Verbal Warzone. Period. So.
I think there's something. Last time one of the times that we was here, there was a fucking fly that was flying around, and I was like hitting at it. And E Hart said some shit like it sounded like y'all in a sweatshop or some shit, and there's just a fly that just flew around again. But go ahead.
Oh, I didn't see it.
I did.
That's the fly from the vice presidential debates.
From Joe
All the
Biden.
little Pence
Made its
shit.
way over here.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay.
But go ahead. I'm sorry.
What was your question?
I don't remember.
I don't either.
Gotcha. So.
What was it though? Oh, yeah. So I definitely give props where it's due. He is fire. He's definitely competition because when it comes to Verbal Warzone, it's certain people over there that stand out. Like when you I watch their battles often, so I know there's certain battlers on there that's like, they dope, they fire, of course. I never seen him battle live, but what I seen is like, yo, this nigga's not a joke. Am I scared? No. Because I know my skill level was crazy too. And I appreciate him even giving props for that because he recognized, you feel me? He definitely, he know what he's against. So it's not like, it's one of them. And I'm battling a guy. That's another thing. I've never battled a dude.
It's your first time.
My first time battling a dude and it's on a beat. I gotta get crazy with this man.
Gotcha. Okay.
I want to get crazy with this man. So,
Nice.
yeah.
December 12th. In addition to you, it's Miss Ill versus Uncle Nate, Caution versus HB, K Prophet versus Taj Millie, you versus the Bull Boog, Charisma versus Bandana Boogie, C3 versus K Luck, E Hart versus Young L, Shayna Ashley versus Casino PA, and also 40 Bars versus Fire the Misfit.
Yeah.
So the great thing about this is, for the most part, we've seen damn near all these ladies actually battle, most of them, sometime this year. So this is great to, for you and for them as well, to have seen you at least some portion of this year. I mean, we had the fucking pandemic, which kind of pushed some shit back, but some battles have actually been going on. So I just want to segue, I guess. We're gonna come back to this. But I want to segue, just looking into a few of these names that are going to be on the event this upcoming Saturday.
This weekend.
Kings versus Queens. And I see about 1, 2, 3 women that are supposed to be on that card.
Oh yeah.
Do you have any predictions? You don't have to put them.
Yeah, I do.
You want to keep it hush hush? I mean, you
I don't
can.
mind.
You don't mind? Okay. First of all, also, Rod, I actually watched on the way over here the First Lady Flames. Did you get a chance to watch that?
Yes.
That prediction thing?
Yeah.
Shout out to her for being very...
Yeah, big shout out to
talk.
sis.
Yeah, you can talk.
Earlier you told me shut the fuck up.
I didn't say shut the fuck up.
What
See,
did
you
you
didn't
say
listen.
earlier?
I didn't say shut the fuck up. Are you getting brand new too?
Oh, I'm not brand new.
Okay, good, baby.
But you said
No.
I wouldn't shut the fuck up.
It was just with the
What the
couture
fuck?
thing. It was with the couture thing.
I'll fuck with
No. Nah, but yeah, very, very, very honest woman, you know what I'm saying, to be able to put all of her shit out there. Within this sport, I feel like a lot of times, if you go against the grain, or if you say, I think this person lost, or whatever it may have been, for whatever reasons, people might say you're a hater, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about,
It's
you're
never
whack.
like that with me, so nobody will ever be able to say that shit with me. Like, I definitely keep it hot when it comes to, and well, to be honest, I don't do predictions that often anyway. I never really do predictions because I never really know how shit gonna go. But for this particular card, I do have more of what I think is going to happen, which I might be wrong too, but I feel Kings and Queens, this card is just like, I could see stuff going a certain way. I definitely see all fire battles. I see stuff that is supposed to happen that probably wouldn't happen before. So this is like the era for this event. I definitely do see that.
Gotcha.
The matchups are fire.
Matchups of fire.
Definitely fire.
Okay. So, even though it's more so, I would go that way, but let's just go Vixen and DNA.
I got DNA.
Okay.
I got DNA. I know Vixen gonna come on her shit. I know she's gonna come talking her shit. Vixen is definitely gonna come like prepared like she is anytime she battles. But the fact that I know how DNA is like he's just unpredictable. He's unpredictable. So even what he writes is gonna fuck shit up, but anything can happen too. He's
He in the building.
definitely a
Your opponent. I'm a smoke, Jada.
Okay. Yeah. So I got DNA with that one just because DNA is kind of like he's already proven what he can do. So it don't make me question like is he going to get bodied? I don't see him losing to Vixen. No shade to Vixen. Big salute to Vixen too. But that's just something I don't think she's prepared for when it comes to skill level.
Okay.
DNA
Okay.
is different.
All right. Swamp and KCJ.
That's going to be a crazy battle. I feel like that one, if anything, could be a classic or it could go 2-1 either way. I don't feel like anybody's going to body anybody because he's fire, she's fire, but I don't see a body. I feel like they might, it depends on the angles. Whatever angle they choose to attack to really, you know what I'm saying? But as far as bars, they're both dope. So I don't really see, I don't see that more than a debatable.
Gotcha. And it's funny when I think of those two because automatically when I think of KCJ, I think of it being, a female, so I think sisterhood. But at the same time, when I think of Swamp being as though he's SC and you're NC, I thought maybe you would have went that way. But,
Well, I don't do stuff based off of NC, SC,
I hear you.
NY, NJ. It's not about that. When I watch battles, I pay attention. And I definitely listen, so I know Swamp is dope, and I know what he's capable of, but I listen to KCJ too, and her at Royalty was enough to really get me thinking, like, I don't know what she can come with. You feel me? Like, that's like, okay, Swamp he's going up, he's battling a lot of people. That KCJ battling him is a crazy look for her in a sense. Like, if he called her out and wanted the battle, it's kind of like it didn't have to happen, but I feel like she's gonna prove like, nigga, I'm nice too. But I definitely don't sleep on either one of them.
And you also told her last you wanted the smoke. You wanted all the smoke.
Of course.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Okay. So maybe in the near future, let's just put that out there. Jada wants to smoke with
We gonna
Casey.
keep
She wants all
making
the
these
smoke.
affirmations, putting stuff in the atmosphere. But when it comes to the Swamp and Casey J, it could go either way. I think that's just gonna be a crazy battle. It is.
Okay, gotcha. Who else is on the event? C3 and Rum Nitty.
That's a tough one. C3 is another person that freestyle and rebuttals a lot too, but if she comes squeaky clean, like no slip ups, no stumbling, no choking, no nothing, like that could be, I don't know. Cause then again, Rum Nitty, he lost to Reed Dollars recently. I got Reed winning that battle. So he's going to come in attack mode too, because he doesn't want to lose back to back, but he doesn't want to lose to a female either. So I definitely got Rum taking that. I got Rum Nitty taking that clearly, because I feel like he's just not going to lose to what they say, a chick, like what it is. But C3 not coming to play. She's not coming to play. I don't feel like she's coming to play at all.
Gotcha. And y'all in the chat too, as we're going, just let me know what your predictions are. Do you feel like when it comes to C3 and Rum Nitty that, you know, does it matter if she goes first or second, if there's like an advantage, a disadvantage?
I think it's more of an advantage for her because she can think quick enough to rebuttal anything. But I just still feel like he's going to have more powerful material. Like, whatever he says, I feel like it's going to land more.
Gotcha. Okay, so in the comments, damn, Love Vegas said KC3 over the edge in terms of Swamp. That was fire, says Swamp 2-1. Big Cove says Rum. Queen Ninja got Nitty. Love Vegas got C3 2-1.
Yeah, you know what? I don't want to say either way for everyone, because when I think about it and when I watch them, it's like sometimes they don't be beating people who I think they're going to beat. So that's why I don't make predictions all the time. But I know I got Rum Nitty up on C3, and I might be completely off, but I definitely feel like he's going to take that. And Swamp and KCJ.
That's biased because you used to date Rum Nitty.
What the fuck? When have you heard that?
I'm joking because you used to date C3.
Yeah, but that has nothing to do with it either.
I know. That's what makes it even more dope, because you're not being biased. So it was a dumbass joke I made.
It was very dumb, but it's okay. I'm being like the furthest thing from biased. I'm never ever biased about anything, but I definitely think as far as material-wise, I just think, which one? Which one are you talking about right now?
C3 and Rum Nitty.
Yeah, I'm going to do my whole shit off.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Who else? That I don't have that. I have
Arsenal
the verbal.
and Official.
There we go.
Official.
Right out the gate.
I got Official.
And why is that?
I got Official because Official really be barking on dudes. She battled a lot of dudes, and she don't let shit really slide with the niggas. I feel like she's more how can I say this? She got more conviction, I feel like, when she battled dudes. In a sense. Does that make sense? I'm trying to make sense. Does that make sense? She battles dudes, so I feel like it's natural for her to come in there with an arsenal and be on her shit. Like I've seen Official at her best, and I've seen some shit that's like, yeah, whatever. But I know she's not gonna play with him either. I know she's not gonna play with Arsenal. Arsenal is one of my favorites. Arsenal is dope as fuck, but I think as far as bar wise, Official's gonna be talking her shit. I definitely feel like Official's gonna be talking her shit. Heavy bags in the building.
Yeah, right. So. That was one of the things that First Lady Flames had said too, in terms of Arsenal and Official, where she kind of felt like Arsenal was gonna come with a whole bunch of, you know, weight jokes, titty jokes, so on and so forth, and that's gonna kind of take and Official's not coming to play.
Yeah, I definitely feel like Arsenal's gonna come rapping. Like, he's gonna come disrespectful, of course. That's Arsenal. He's gonna be hella disrespectful, hella. But as far as bars, I feel like he's gonna be funny. He's gonna make us laugh. He's gonna have hella disrespectful shit to say. But Official's coming with bars. I feel like it's just gonna be nasty. I got Official for that. I don't got a 3-0. I don't have Official 3 on Arsenal, but I have her at least edging Arsenal.
Gotcha. Okay.
Sean E. Hart.
Whoa. K-Shine and E-Hart. That shit tough. That's a tough ass battle. That's a tough ass battle to call. I love my E-Hart. I love E-Hart very much so. She's one of my favorites, including in battle rap, period. As far as female battle rap, love E-Hart. K-Shine is consistent as fuck. And he's a monster. And I can't call that one. I feel like out of all the matchups, I can't call that one. I cannot call E-Hart and K-Shine. I can't call it. Hart has been on some shit too, where she's battled dudes and she just like fuck shit up. But K-Shine, he's consistent. He's very consistent. I don't see him lose too much.
You feel like you've seen Hart lose a lot?
I haven't seen Hart lose a lot either, but as far as like,
I guess number wise and averages, there's more. K-Shine has more battles out, I would say, than Hart. So it kind of, you know, if you're into
honestly,
math or whatever.
Well, the guys have more battles in general. So I watch more of the guys' battles. Of course, I watch K-Shine go against a lot of people, and he doesn't lose that much. So I definitely feel like he's not gonna take E-Hart like she's a girl. Like, he's gonna talk to her like she's a nigga, because that's how she raps. E-Hart raps like a nigga. She's gonna come with real bars. So I don't feel like that's gonna be something easy anybody can call. I don't know. How you feel? Do you feel like E-Hart and K-Shine? How you feel?
E-Hart.
Yeah.
There's actually one E-Hart t-shirt. So E-Hart, I'm rooting for you, baby.
Yes. Oh, don't get it twisted. I'm rooting for you too, E-Hart. But I definitely can't call it.
I'll say I'm. We'll just see what happens.
Yes, that's when we just have to see what happens.
I've been a person that has actually like predicted a battle and something has happened and it went completely different. And I felt like I put like bad juju on a person where the battle got fucked up. So I don't want to. You're gonna win your next one too. So what I don't want to what I don't want to happen is I don't want to, you know, jinx the event. I'm going for Hart. Now, one thing I will say that people keep mentioning in terms of what K-Shine has over Hart, and I get it, but I disagree. Even First Lady Flame said it. She said, you know, in terms of vocal projection, you know what I'm saying, and what he does, he's gonna, you know, dance circles around Hart. And while that may be effective, I don't think just because you're, no, like, we can have an argument. And you can be and I could just straight up be calm, like, yeah, but da, and I can kind of shut your shit down.
No,
so
I don't think that matters.
I'm trying.
I don't think that matters. I think like even though K-Shine has a distinctive delivery performance, he's like that. E-Hart never had to change her style of how she rap. She can. It don't matter. E-Hart's gonna be E-Hart and rap and project and deliver every time the way she is. And it's gonna hit. So it's not about that to me. I feel like we have to really listen to this battle line for line. Like each and every.
So you didn't see that shit. You didn't see that shit before. You made it like I was seeing shit. But go ahead.
With you.
It only happens when you come. I think it's an older thing. But go ahead.
Don't play. It's like candy. It's like candy.
Go ahead.
I definitely feel like E-Hart and K-Shine. Like I said, I can't call it, but I'm not sleeping on either one of them. E-Hart's gonna come on her shit, and K-Shine's gonna come on his shit.
Gotcha. Okay.
Highly anticipated.
Yeah, that's definitely one. I feel like all of these battles, the eyes are gonna be glued. You know what I'm saying, to the fucking app, where it's like, you know, I don't want to move, I don't want to do anything, I don't want to get anything to eat.
Intense.
You're not gonna want to leave.
That whole event is gonna be intense.
Yeah.
Are y'all done with the predictions?
I don't know.
We got like two more, but go ahead if you have a question.
No, I wanted to make sure. I do have, but I want the predictions to be done first, and then I want to talk about something.
Okay.
Where are we at? What was the last one?
I don't know. He's not even looking at the card. I
was about to go with that one.
The last
we got
one
two more left.
40, is it two?
We got two more left because we didn't do Couture and Clips.
Oh.
Okay, it's Couture and Clips, and then 40 and
right.
Surf, just so y'all know. So go ahead.
Okay.
Because then I want to.
Couture and Clips. big props to this matchup because this shit is going to be entertaining as fuck. I don't think people realize this shit. This battle is going to be hella entertaining. But I got clips winning just off the strength that he has done so much more than a lot of battle rappers in general, not just couture or females, but he's done a lot in battle rap to where it's different, and it makes more of a statement to say he's done this. I've seen a lot of his work, and I don't know how he's gonna come. Him and DNA alone. It's like them together. The way I know how they freestyle, they rebuttal, they come up with shit. I don't know what it is, but those are two unpredictable motherfuckers. Charlie Clips is unpredictable, which I'm not saying because Couture is unpredictable too. She's very unpredictable. Never know what she gonna come with. She might really come with a drill sergeant.
Don't
props,
do that.
all type of stuff. No, seriously. she's one of those people that you just never know how she's coming. But she doesn't drag herself through battle rap so much to where when she shows up, she's gonna show out. So if she's booked to battle, she's gonna come with her best shit. So I definitely believe Couture and Clips is gonna be a crazy battle, but I have Clips taking it. I'm not saying he's gonna body her either. Not saying it's gonna be body, but I got him beating her because of his skill level.
Okay.
Couture's pen is crazy. She's very creative with how she writes, but I don't know. I got Clips.
Gotcha. Looks like it's a little
yeah, that's
mixture.
another thing. Her angles are out of this world, but then again, we never know his angle too. And this is another thing, they dated. These are two people that dated, so they had a whole relationship. I'm pretty sure they're not gonna come and be disrespectful with personals, but it's a good chance to see them being competitive in a sport way.
What's gonna be dope too is, and I always say that I do think she has one of the best poker faces in battle rap.
She does.
And when you're in front of somebody like Eclipse, who's very charismatic and funny, I want to see if she can actually,
She has the best poker face in general. Like she keeps it together. Even if she feel like she want to laugh or whatever, I don't know.
I feel like should be his goal.
Focused face. She's very focused.
That should be his goal, to make her laugh, get out of character, do something different. He'd probably be the first person.
He might do that because he might know her weak spot. They dated.
Yeah.
So he might know exactly how to get her going. Like, to be honest, I'm thinking like this battle could be so clever. They might even drop hints that we don't know about, but they insiders. So it's stuff like that I be thinking like, yo, this battle's gonna be dope. That's just gonna be fire.
Right.
It's gonna be fire.
And the last one, Surf and 40.
I got 40.
Really?
I got 40.
Why?
I got 40. 40 overall is just a better battler to me. Surf is definitely fire. He is. I take nothing away from Sue Surf, but the way that he talks does not always match up with the way he performs. 40 has her moments too, but when she said, I've never stood in front of nobody spitting 3 rounds and got killed, that's a true statement. She doesn't really get killed when she's in her zone, but that's another thing too. 40 gotta come fully prepped, which I'm sure she is. They've been talking crazy for a minute, so I doubt she's gonna like take this battle easy and not come prepped. So 40 bars overall, I feel like has the better pen, and she's not coming to play with him. I can just sense it. She's not coming to play with him. The interviews, the spicy talking, she's not coming to play. And Sue Surf, I feel like his angle's gonna be like a little flirtatious, but then again, he's still gonna talk to her, but it's not gonna hit like she's gonna talk to him. I was there when they did the face off and, Hustle at Royalty Weekend, and he did the face off sitting in front of her. It was just like, I could see from then on, if that battle was ever booked, she's not coming to play. He said a lot of stuff to her. So, I got 40 with that. Surf is definitely fire. I'm not taking nothing away from him either, but then again, if you watch the last battle with Loaded Lux, I kind of had Sue Surf in a way, not saying he was going to kill Loaded Lux, but the way that it was presented, I felt like Sue Surf was going to win that battle.
I think with this too, I think that 40 has the ability to kind of change the narrative. And what I mean by that is 40, we're ending out the year and, kudos to her, but 40 has, this battle taking place in October. I think she has the Hope Trilly, I think, taking place in November. And then, you know, she's now on Verbal Warzone in December. So some people in the past have kind of felt like when 40 does a back-to-back, they get worried. The good thing about this is that this is the first of, you know, those three additional 2 battles that are going to take place. I think she has the ability to kind of kill a narrative because people are looking forward to, I think with her, as opposed to other battlers, they're paying attention to one thing. Well, her appearance. And what I mean by that is, you know, everybody says, you know, if the sunglasses on, it means she's not prepared. I kind of feel like she should actually do this battle in sunglasses and kill the shit. And that actually takes away from the narrative of, you know, if I see you with sunglasses, I know you're not prepared. So, you know.
Regardless, I think 40 is going to talk to Surf different than she's ever talked to any other dude she's battled. And she's battled a lot of dudes too. And she's got crazy with the niggas. But this particular matchup, it just makes sense of why 40's going to be in her bag. She's not going to play with him.
I feel like with this too, I don't want to, from anybody, I don't want to hear too many "I fuck you" and flirting bars. I just don't want to hear that because we know that you would fuck them or whatever.
It's bound to happen because this is a Kings and Queens event. Like it's I mean, to a limit, it's going to be some sexual bars. Just be honest. It's just how it goes when you battling. Well, I don't know. I never battled a dude yet, but I can sense it. But when it comes to actually rapping, I don't think that's gonna faze her. It's not gonna.
I didn't mean just her, but in general. But go ahead.
Yeah. Well,
right.
Anybody on the card?
Well, yeah. I hopefully every fucking battle doesn't contain "I'ma fuck you, I'ma fuck you, I'ma fuck you, I'ma fuck you," because that's gonna get a little, you know, redundant and dry after a while. But we're off that. Ra has something to say.
So, shout out to the ladies, right?
Give it up for the ladies.
But we're used to female battle rap. Like, female is the most personal battlers in in battle rap.
Caddy, yeah.
I'm curious as to, you got to remember who these guys are. You got to remember the history with a lot of these girls and these guys, and you know, and I think it's gonna get super personal. I think, and I think it's gonna be. I hope I don't get beat up, but I think it's gonna be the ladies. I think the ladies are gonna bring up a whole lot of fucking dirt, and it's gonna shock the shit out of us.
I mean, it just might be because, to be honest, a lot of people do be holding stuff in just for the right opportunity.
Is this the right opportunity?
This is going to be a great opportunity for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yes, it really is, and especially on this platform where it is now on the. You know, it's a lot of people tuned into battle rap right now. It's going to let people go back and catch up to see what they're really talking about. It's definitely going to be, yeah. So
for me, it's going to come down to, like I say, I'm not a personal fan. I'm not a fan of personals. So It's going to come down to me, like, are the females going to get really, really personal and they're going to win because of the personals, or are they going to win because of the bars?
Who do you feel like is going to get the most personal?
Yeah.
Not going to say.
You don't
I appreciate that.
You don't have an idea?
Afterwards.
Just say a random idea.
Afterwards.
Yeah, afterwards.
Because I'm going to come to that.
Yeah, it's just, like, I mean, like Farrah, like, look at Farrah and Clips.
That was a good battle, too.
That was personal.
That was a very good
fuck,
battle.
though.
Yeah.
Like, there was some shit that came out. I think Shuni got mad in the middle of that battle.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't think Farrah really give a fuck.
I'm right,
though.
right?
She
Didn't
just
Shuni get
don't
mad?
care.
Yeah, her and Fetty.
Yeah, because he did the Fetty thing, the Fetty and Farrah and Fetty and Shuni. So, again, you know, when you throw a female and a male in the mix, and this is a whole card.
And not only that, they did the Chicago thing, too, with Shuni. I mean, not that I know anything.
Oh, Red did that when he battled Shuni. He brought up the Chicago shit. So, again, you know what I mean? When it's males, they do the personals. But with females, it's a different level of personals.
So they're gonna need security.
The females?
I'm just saying in the building in case the chick wants to swing or whatever. Why you want like that clip with the the battler? And what's the dude?
This is when you realize personals, when you really rap, personals really, they don't hold that much weight. Like they shouldn't matter as much as people make them seem.
Do.
Like, the angles are very important, but you can't drag a personal.
So
and
Couture and Clips had a whole relationship.
They did.
And Couture is angle based.
True.
So there's no way that she's not gonna have a person.
True. But in a sense, I think, well, this is how I hope. They think like, nah, you know what? I'm gonna see who write better. I'm gonna come with my best shit. Let's be honest. We can keep our shit private. We know how we get down. We cool. We ain't gotta put our shit in battle rap and have everybody really in our shit. That's just a respect level I be thinking. But it is battle rap. Could go either way. But I do honestly feel like...
And with all the pressure on the ladies to beat the guys, it's like they gotta go into their bag and pull out anything they can.
Really?
I think so. They don't have to. I'm not saying they have to. All these girls can rap.
Yes.
Every one of them can rap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we're not going to say that they can't rap.
That's right.
But it's like, you know, the pressure could make them go into a bag that a lot of them motherfuckers don't want them to go in.
Personals, they can't outweigh bars, though.
They do outweigh bars. What did Mook say the other night in the chat? Is it... Like, some people will have a fake personal against a real personal.
Exactly. That's
and
why
then the fake personal will win depending on how it was delivered.
That's a little bitch. You and your fake personal?
Let
me tell you something. No.
You really don't have a dick?
Don't play with me. Don't play with me. That fake personal took over for years. No.
You really don't? No, I'm playing with you
don't
now.
Play with me. But when it comes to bars, I listen more into that because it's not a guarantee I'm going to really figure out if this shit true or not. I'm not going to be listening to find out who these people... No, I want to hear really who came with the best shit as far as content. But anybody can say anything.
You don't think that some of the women are going to, like, give some dirt to some of those male battlers so that if some personal shit comes up, they have it on the chick as well?
Niggas in group chats. These niggas probably in group chats knowing... Okay, kings and queens, right? They're probably talking to how they're going to attack everybody. Oh, I know this. Well, you know this. Yeah, I'm going to tell you about this. The girls probably doing the same shit. I'm not saying they are, but that's just... You just never know with battle rap. You never fucking know. You never know.
I can't think of the dude's name. It was somebody from the Midwest. Where the dude, he was battling the one guy, and I think his ex-girl, she had on like a brown dress, and he was like,
Because he had said something about fucking the girl, right?
Nah, he said something about her not having custody of her kids, and she just lost it, and you just see her like swinging. There you go. There you go. Yeah, she was hit him with the slipper. The wig came off. Yeah, you know. So that was your question? Is there a second part?
Yes, that was it. Because like I say, that for me, watching battle rap for so long, it's like seems probably going to be a big deal in this battle.
Do you feel like any of the men are going to be affected by that? You don't have to say who, but do you think so?
No. I don't think they're going to be affected. I just don't want that to be... I want the girls to, if they're going to win, I want them to win off rap. I don't want them to win because they have better personals. So...
Well, I feel like...
I'm rooting for the ladies too. You know what I mean?
Personal... a female that that's on the card that I can think of. She don't get too personal in battles. Hart, no. She's strictly bars.
No, Hart doesn't.
I think Hart got the hardest matchup on the card.
I think so too. That's why I can't call it. That's the only one I can't even call. Hart and K-Shawn is gonna be crazy.
I hope she win, man. If she win, I wear this next week. I ain't gonna even wash it.
That's why flies coming over here and shit.
But
I won't be letting your ass in. I'll tell you that. Nigga, you got... No, you can't.
That's actually a good one though. I'm curious now if there are any, as they say, you can't say this, you can't say that, this is off limits, that sort of thing, or if it's just.
But I don't like that
all
either.
Goes bar.
I don't like this off limits. Nobody talk about this. Don't mention this. This can't. I know people do it, but I don't like that either. I mean, let me just say this to a certain extent, I guess. But
well, in 2020, you have to now, because like people.
Shock factor.
Shout out to Rosenberg Raw. What they do for views now is crazy. Like people just, they are really, really crossing lines to get that reaction.
That's crazy.
To win a battle. You know what I mean? Like, it's been proven.
Not for nothing. Somebody GSH everything _27. I think ours will get the most personal on this card. I can't remember, but did Ars get personal when he battled QB?
Arsenal gets personal with everybody.
But I'm saying to whereas you would like, was there anything that was like exposed or anything that you hadn't heard before?
Official was like, what are you gonna do? You know what I mean? Like Official has no fear of him mentioning anything. Like she has no fear of that. She said it. She ain't nothing he could say about me that people don't already know or whatever the case may be.
Which is great. Which is needed with a person like that.
Arsenal got was who did he battle when the dude father or uncle had just died the day before or something? Shotty Horror, I think.
Yeah. Arsenal. Wow,
Yeah.
disrespectful. Been disrespectful.
So not go and piss on his grave or some shit.
He's
Arsenal
been
was
disrespectful.
wild disrespectful.
Been disrespectful.
Wild disrespectful. To
He was?
Yeah.
But what
filthy.
in terms of like saying like exposing or because her thing is you can't expose a bitch who ain't got shit to hide. Did he do anything where it was just like I don't know, groundbreaking, or he put something out where some narrative was created, like the penis thing? Like, did he do anything to that level with QB? I don't recall.
I mean, he had the whole angle of like her with like dildos instead of real dick and that shit. But I mean, it didn't hurt her. It just was like, he said that. Like, oh shit.
Arsenal don't give a fuck. He don't give a fuck. He just showed his demeanor as I don't give a fuck.
Yo, if
So-
you think for 1 second that Arsenal's not about to come up here and bark on Official for 3 rounds, you bugging.
I think some people think that. I
know
do
he's
think
gonna
some people
bark,
think that.
But I know Official's going to bark back.
100%.
I think some people feel like when it comes to a few of the guys, it's just going to be like, I'm not really taking this as serious. She's got to write her heart out, but I'm not really taking that serious. And what
That's
that
true.
does is,
That's true.
if I do
I
lose,
think there's only one person that's not going to take it serious, and we all know who it is.
Oh.
Jersey.
You might be right. But I definitely feel like what you said.
and he actually, I feel like
it means more for her than it does for him. But Arsenal has beat some people, honestly, that I didn't see coming. Like, I didn't see Arsenal. I got Arsenal beating Twerk. It's a couple other matchups I got Arsenal beating. And it's huh?
He beat Lux too.
Yes, it's a lot of matchups. I'm thinking like, yo, it was another one too that I watched. I can't even think of it. It was recent, but I can't think of who it was against. But he won. I was like, yo, Geechee. Was it Geechee?
He did good against Geechee.
Yeah. Arsenal, when he be in his bag. I'm definitely not saying he's going to die, but I just have her come in like you said. I'm not coming to play. This is Arsenal. He don't give a fuck if I'm battling Official. I'm battling Arsenal. She's coming in a different way. But yeah, that's all the predictions, right?
yeah. I don't know. Just I guess I'm just thinking of just certain things.
I forgot to use my phone.
I don't know. No. We gotta take a break. My mind. I wanted to comment on something and I lost it that quick.
Per usual.
I think it's gonna be very, like, a lot closer, because a lot of people are counting the girls out.
They are?
Yeah, like online. I haven't really seen that many predictions where they got girls winning.
Well, I've seen a lot of people on Twitter saying no matter what, we got the URL battlers, because they're not really familiar with a lot of female battle rap anyway. So it's like, okay, we expect you to. But honestly, me being a fan of both females and guys, I don't give a fuck. That's just how I feel about these matchups. Some of them I know I'm probably off, but
What I have heard or I've seen from someone, they stated that they feel like this is definitely a great opportunity for the women. And what's going to happen is you'll have a clips as a courtesy that's going to probably allow Couture to take the dub.
I'm sorry. What?
You said good.
I wasn't listening. I'm sorry, it's daydreaming. What'd you say?
And what'd you say? What did you say to me? As usual or some shit? I said, I think what's going to happen with this one thing that I have seen online or I've heard is being as though this is a great opportunity for the women. As a courtesy, I was actually informed from someone that they felt like Clips is going to allow Couture to actually win as a, you know, a favor, not a favor, but like I ain't gonna kill you, and this is a good look for you, so I'm gonna do you a solid. I'm gonna let you, you know, have that.
I don't think he's gonna do that. I think either way it's a good look and it's a favor. Well, not really saying it's a favor for her, but it's still like a battle that's going to be uploaded. So I don't think.
Who said that?
I don't know. What?
That's bullshit. We're not making excuses already for clips, bro.
No, I'm not making excuses.
No, not you. I'm saying you trying to make excuses.
Nah,
yo.
this is something that was said. This is something. This is something that was said, and they said, you know, primarily because they're still cool, you know, at least you know that we know in the forefront, and it's such a great opportunity where it's just like, I'm gonna let you eat. Not that I'm gonna let you kick my ass, but I'm not gonna come in to annihilate you, because I'm gonna let, you know, I wanna see you shine. I wanna see you do good. I wanna see you do well. So it's like a, you know,
I don't think there's anybody on the card.
Somebody did say that
isn't gonna do well from the females.
Right.
You get me? Like, there's no slacking females on the card.
No, they're all
they kind of can't do it.
They're all fire.
They
have all
can't.
improved tremendously, but I don't think no female on that card is gonna take this weekend lightly. Mm-hmm. Not one.
They can't. They don't have the ability to come half stepping, which in some ways is a little unfair.
Because as much as people was trying to like get females on caffeine, they are on caffeine now with these guys. They not coming to play. They want to come back.
No girl
continue to come back.
Yeah, no girl wants to be the girl that fucks up this card.
Also, one other thing to keep in mind too. I don't know if y'all talked about. I came in late, but the girls always want to be compared to the guys, and this time they both had the same amount of time to write.
Yeah.
So it's not like they had 6 months. They all had 30, 40 days.
Right.
So it's, you know, no disrespect to the girls because I'm rooting for them, but I want to see if the girls could transition.
That's true.
To write in 30 days, because that's a big thing, you know.
That's true.
So,
very true. But a lot of
I'm like 90% sure that it was like, yo, you got this person fly out here today, and that's it. Like, it was no like, all right, you're gonna have him in 2 months.
I feel like I think with Vixen there was a little less, because there were talks about Vixen and Loso going down. So they may have, I mean, I don't know if it's days, but I think they might have gotten a little less.
Yeah.
And I know, I can't remember the time frame of when, but I remember seeing talks about Casey and Swamp.
Yeah, I was seeing that like being talked about months before I seen the card. So
right. So it's not to say that she
been writing for each other. I figured they was already prepping.
Or it's just like, I know I'll come with this if that opportunity ever happens.
Yeah.
You know, same thing I think with Hart and K Shine.
Some of these matchups, I feel like some of these girls, they probably already had angles or ideas that they would battle this particular person with, because they, not saying they like what they see in them, but the way they rap, it stands out. So if I ever get this matchup with this nigga, I'm fucking him up. Like C3, when she got Rum Nitty, I know she said that was just like, yeah, I'm about to battle Rum Nitty. She's coming a different way than she came with. Who she battled? She battled a lot of dudes too.
But she beat Cortez, I think. Drugs. She battled, right? She battled drugs.
I didn't see her in drugs, but I seen her in a lot of Zay a while ago.
Who, C3?
C3 beat a lot of guys.
She got a lot of guys. Battled a lot of guys.
But I think C3 might have a hard time, man.
Yeah, I think
Nitty's gonna be hard for C3.
He's coming crazy because he lost $3. He just, and it wasn't like, because I feel the same way. He didn't come on his best shit for $3. He didn't come the way Rum Nitty always comes, but he's not gonna come less than that against C3. He's coming to smoke. He feel that redeemer, like he gotta redeem himself a little bit. I mean, that's just how I think.
Yeah.
I suck at predictions, y'all. I might be way off when these battles happen, but
Jada looks like a young Rod Digger with a wig.
Oh my gosh.
I don't see it.
I don't see it at all.
Shout out to Digger though.
Shout out to Rod Digger. Love one of the other underrated female rappers. I'm supposed to say battle rappers.
What you know about Digger?
I love Digger.
What you know about Digger?
I love Rod Digger.
What you know about Digger?
Please. What you know about Digger?
I know plenty
What
about,
you know about
Digger.
Digger?
Know plenty about Digger.
Mm-hmm.
Name a Digger song.
Shit. Trash. Don't put me on the spot like that. I didn't think that quick.
Tay
Rock. Oh yeah, she battled Tay Rock too. C3 battled Tay-Rock.
She battled Tay-Rock and Lada Zay.
But she was rapping though. He was just hella disrespectful. He was talking crazy. It was ugly. It was. I was there live. It was ugly.
You were there live?
I was there live.
I was there live. I didn't see you.
I didn't know that.
I said I didn't see you, not that you didn't see me. See how that works?
You probably didn't recognize me. I was fluffy.
I would have
That
recognized
was
you.
around the time I battled Mulatto. I was heavy set.
Were you sitting down?
I was heavy set.
Were you sitting down or no?
I was sitting down in the corner eating wings.
Were you with somebody? Because if so, I think I saw you.
I don't know, but I was eating wings. I remember that.
Gotcha, maybe not.
With
Gotcha.
some chicken. I was fluffy. Fluffier. I'm still fluffy, but I was fluffier.
If you could have been on this card, what male would you have wanted?
Chef Tress.
And why Chef Tress?
Because Chef Tress is fucking fire.
Even though he can do all that
I
freestyle
can do a
and
lot of shit too. But I can do shit too. And that's what I've never had a chance to do is at least broadcast or just present the shit that I be doing. I haven't battled in so long. And I haven't battled a dude at all. But Chef Trez, when I watch him, he gets me in my bag. He just makes me think outside the box. I just watched him on O-Red. Crazy. Chef Trez is crazy as fuck. I love Chef Trez. Trez would have murdered me. No, I don't think he would have murdered me. I think we both fire as fuck. So, man, I'm not gonna do that. But just because I am a fan of his, I'm definitely a fan of Chef Trez. But I think I would come up through them things too.
Why do you think that people, when it comes to it, you know, this is a war of words and some I don't even know how I want to close that up, but this is a war of words. This is not, you know, arm wrestling a man and a woman and I'm stronger than you, so I'm automatically going to take it. This is not us playing basketball and I may have more strength than you. Why do you feel like within this sport of a war of words, do you feel like women are seen as the lesser opponent? Or
I don't think it's just that in the war of words. I think it's in everything that women do. Every single thing that women do. Somebody already said NBA and WNBA.
WNBA.
Everything that women do. Everything. But if people really paid attention to women in general, it just seems like they would stop acting like it's just because it's a man thing. No, we're capable of doing anything and beyond.
Light Skin Television says Chef Sherez has 6 battles in 7 weeks.
That's a lot of battles. I never even knew anybody ever did that. 6 battles in 7 weeks.
But you feel like that just comes from a part of it's just the way it is, the way society is set up.
Yeah, it's always been like that. It's always. You have a man doing something they good at, they popular at it, and we got women doing it. Who you think will get the more attention for it? The man. It's like that. It's definitely not just with battle rap.
I don't think it's like that with everything.
Majority of everything. Majority of everything.
I think in some ways the two aren't compared. Singing, I don't think it's a comparison thing, which sounds weird, but I don't think it's a comparison thing.
I know.
And go ahead.
I just know this world wouldn't be shit without a woman in it. Bottom line. Y'all can sing. I'm just not saying you per se, but I just know the woman is more powerful than what we are getting viewed at, period, when it comes to anything. We are just as capable. We are just as smart and have it up here to where we can demolish some shit too. But when we ever
the
get
math
that
works.
Look and that
I am who I am.
Not like the niggas.
Tyson Garcia says it shouldn't be a woman versus male thing.
Exactly.
This is a skill thing.
It's a skill thing. It should never be, because it's a woman, it's a man. No, it's always about a skill thing. That's why I feel like these matchups, they're fire, but now it's time to see the skill levels in each and every opponent. Like everyone.
But do you feel like do you think that there's something that the women can do to kind of kill that narrative?
I feel like in a sense, you just have to, I don't want to keep using unpredictable.
Because people would look at it if I'm like, you're a battler, I'm not a battler. If we were battling and let's just say I made you cry or some shit like that, that just goes to show for people's heads like why women shouldn't be doing this. You know what I'm saying? So when the next male or whatever comes in their head, it's like, you know, she might be too sensitive. She ain't gonna be able to take it, so on and so forth. As he just stated, you know, the whole personal thing, they might go that route. They might be able to dish it, but they can't take it. So are there things that women can do to kind of kill that narrative? Maybe not having ghostwriters as well. But go ahead.
But women think. now's the time to overthink. Now's the time to sit and overthink. As a woman, a lot of us sit and think, and we probably think to get mad, think to, we just think we're thinkers. And men think too. But as a woman, now is the time, if you know you got a battle coming up against somebody, let's overthink this shit completely of what they could possibly do, what I could do, what I could stop them from doing, and how I could win or do something better than what they're doing. Just overthink the whole entire situation. Period.
RC says the discussions about this card have definitely shown how people think about gender over talent. Like people saying the chicks will win if the dudes come play or don't take it serious is another example.
That's a fact. Nah, he talking real shit. But it's, you know, let's keep it 100. If you put, you know, who was it? You that said if you put Cheryl Swoops up against fucking Michael Jordan, it's like, what are you thinking?
Right.
You know what I mean?
And so that's what I'm saying. So being as though this is a war of words per se, is there like what can women do to kind of kill that narrative or that you know?
Good question.
It's just words.
Real quick, right? Like if I'm looking at the card though, like the matchups are pretty even. Like 40 is the female Surf. You know, E Hart is Kayshawn's. You know, if Kayshawn was a female, it would be E Hart. Like, you know, it's not like the matchups are like, you know, it's not like Surf's battling, you know, Beretta Blaze. Like, no disrespect to Beretta Blaze. I'm just saying the levels match up for me. So, you know, there should be no excuses. I mean, this is what the women always wanted.
Very
exactly.
much.
This is
what
Debo
always
wanted. That's why
Very
I feel
much.
like I have so much faith and believe that these girls are coming on their shit times a million, because everybody been screaming like, why females not getting these looks? Why the girls not doing this? Why they not battling so and so? Now y'all have the chance to do this shit. Y'all gonna go full court with this.
Well, that's another thing too, because now I think this is the opportunity for females to be like, yo, we is equal.
Yes.
So now
we is equal. And we been is equal.
Yeah. So, you know.
I synced it all.
We is equal. But that's true. That's very true. Because how long it's been so many opportunities that's been happening for battle rap, but something like this to where now everybody's tuned in, these females have to put on to make people go to YouTube and watch previous to see what we've been doing. Now it's time to open the door.
And let me ask in the chat, do you all think that these are the correct women to put on? And if not, who should be up here? You don't have to tell me who should be eliminated, but who should be the one to actually, you know what I'm saying, kind of kill this narrative to show that, you know, she is that missing chick that can kind of, you know, like I said, it's a war of words.
Look, y'all, I'm not going to drag talking about me, but I got to. The fuck? Why am I here? I got to. NC. Like, I'm let me not do the NC shit. I'm not doing that. But I'm definitely saying
843.
When it comes to people not paying attention,
Hustle a misfit.
one, I'm not active. Well, I'm not as active as a lot of people are.
A lot of gadders.
But the talent, the skills, the consistency, everything has always been there.
But you're not active by choice.
Exactly. Let me clear that up too. I'm not inactive by choice. It always seems to be a missed opportunity or something I'm not reached out to about, which is no diss, because I feel like God works and everything happens the way it should happen on time. I have nothing more to say about that because I had to accept that, I had to realize that. But when there's so much stuff going on and I'm continuing to do what I do as far as a musician and an artist, like I'm still putting out, I'm still being seen, I'm marketable as hell, I do wild promo. Me, in general, I still have yet to understand why I am not getting looks, but...
Let me ask you, is there anything that you feel that you may have done? And this may be something as simple as I didn't answer the phone call, the rate that was offered, or I didn't, so...
I feel like...
You don't have to go into specifics, but...
No, I will. I would just be... Because I think we talked about it a little bit last when I first came to the show, but it wasn't said solid enough. I had an issue with taking business and mixing it with personal. So when it came to doing business and handling shit a little stern, like, no, this is what it is, I got in my feelings as a young lady, and I was emotional about certain things, and I took them personal. But when it comes to opportunities, it still wasn't like I was the one being reached out to for things that I felt like I should have. That's it.
Gotcha.
That's it. I didn't handle it coming into it 19 years old.
And another thing, like, from the outside looking in, I mean, we all know politics aside, but males battle 5 times, 6 times more than females.
Very often.
That's what somebody just
So,
said
like,
too.
it's
on television.
harder for a female to get the matchups that you want for you to even be excited to battle a guy.
That's true.
You know, because, like, if you don't battle as much, it's like the demand isn't there.
That's exactly
you know,
what
now Queen of the Ring
yeah.
hasn't did an event. I mean, the royalty, but you know, that was like what 1, 2, or 3 battles. It wasn't a lot, but like besides that, like the last event was probably like, besides the panic rooms, like you know the BB King's Rex joint where they, you know, they got into the fight. So I think that's a big thing too. Whereas though, like if Queen of the Ring threw 10 battles a year, they would get a lot more respect because people will see them more, especially in this type of for free.
Yeah.
Like
that's what I'm saying. It's gonna take a turn right now for the ladies.
and
But
also, not to cut you off,
No, you
but
good.
this is caffeine. This is really about the bars.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like we all love the ladies looks wise, but now people have to
It's
listen.
about
Definitely.
the bars and it's about
No,
keeping attention.
There's no. Hopefully,
Yeah.
there's not a lot of people there.
It won't be.
I that's what I'm hoping. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm worried that some of them are gonna bring their entourages. You know, when it's like, oh, you know,
Caffeine
this
has a
groupie,
really strict COVID policy,
which is excellent.
There'll be like 10, 15, maybe 20 people tops in the room.
Which is excellent.
So-
Let me ask you another question that somebody brought up. Wait, I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna remember. I just want to shout out these women that people actually did say. Daryl or Darrell Sawyer says hustle or misfit. That was fire says Gaddis. Twiz the Wiz Kid says QB. Marcus Hammond says
Gaddis,
all.
of course.
Armand says Gaddis. Michael Tucci. I'm sorry if I say it
RX.
wrong. QBB Arsenal. Show off and Ty Law. Twiz the Wiz Kid says RX. Kevin Haley, whatever
But
it is.
you know
E
what?
Hard
And I
Hustle,
do
Shane
realize
Ashley,
this
official on
too.
Jazz.
I took
They were
a
all
long
shit.
ass time off away from battle rap. So I really didn't expect like to come back and still be on every card like that. It was never my thing, but to be back active every once in a while, that's what I wanted to do. But I do realize out of sight, out of mind. When you going for a while and you coming back, it's like you really got to start all over again. So it's not like I was doing sparring sessions per se, but I was back to battling so and so.
You know what my issue is with battle rap fans too? Like, for you example, you had to get your shit together or whatever.
Yes.
You did. You came back on like Gate to the Garden
Yeah.
and on small leagues and you did your thing. But for some reason it's looked down upon.
Yeah.
Like it's not, unless it's like on a big Queen of the Ring or URL stage.
Yeah.
Or, like look at E Hart. E Hart does a lot of work on like Sid U. You know, she did a couple small leagues and like people don't talk about it. So that's another thing too. You've had great battles.
Yes.
You know, you and Lady
That's why I say
Caution was great.
consistency wise, I might not be the best, like to you, what you want to see, but when it comes to me showing up, I show out. You never have to worry about me choking, fucking up, acting like I'm there for a check. I don't care. I come and I do my job. That's why I respect, and I will always support battle rap in general, because I really respect watching people really, you know, it's just, for some people, maybe you just had that stain and you don't lose it.
See, and somebody shout out Armand. He just said you did great on Verbal Warzone too. That's another one
Thank
that gets
you.
swept under the rug.
Yes.
Like those small leagues.
Yes.
Like within battle rap, you're like, yo, Jada back. But like to the masses,
They
it's
not,
like they need to see you against, you know.
yeah,
I
definitely.
see Light Skin Television. He has your point too, and he said stop biting his narratives.
I
But
didn't
he
see
said,
it. I wasn't even paying attention
Okay.
to the chat, but you know,
Great
Light Skin
minds,
Television,
great
you be
minds.
alright. You be alright.
He said,
But yo, I wanted to say one
Go
thing
ahead.
too. They pretty much got it right. I mean, we wanted to see Hustle versus Rock, but obviously Rock had to drop off because of Moot. That's why we don't see Hustle. We know that. I mean, the only 5 like girls that like everybody would want to see, in my opinion, would be like Misfit. You know, she's up there. QB, but you know she's got beef forever. You know, Jada, you one of them.
also, I seen somebody say Gaddis, but Gaddis is battling this weekend too.
Caution.
Yeah, Gaddis
Yeah.
is
You know what I
coming
mean?
back
Lady
too.
Caution.
So
She
it's
battling Lady Caution at this
Gates to the
weekend.
Garden.
That's-
I hope it's
But
3
besides
rounds.
Jazz, QB, Hustle, and
You know, and that's a part of my problem too, because I feel like although there are there's so many male, I know you know many of them, and you can go off the names or whatever, but there are like so many male battlers, but I feel like when we come to the females, you only name like the top little, the creme de la creme, when it's like other girls out there that need to be mentioned, that are hungry, that can do the work as well. So I kind of feel like we need to stop, with the your little Mount Rushmores.
Yes.
Stop putting them out
real
and let
quick,
the other
too,
girls eat.
I just see a lot of people saying Shayna. Shayna deserves it. I see Farrah and Shuni, but they're both very pregnant right now. So
Oh yeah.
But not for nothing, they both have battled pregnant. in
yeah,
the
they're
past.
very pregnant.
Yes.
Like about the pop.
So like that's why they're not. You know what I mean?
But I do think that too. As many hungry females that's out right now in battle rap, my verse is another mention too. But
And I'm gonna say something about that.
as many females that's hungry right now, it's like they're not even being paid attention to because they want to see what's going to sell tickets. Like they say, what sells tickets, what's going to bring in revenue, stuff like that. But it's so many females in battle rap that's still showing out on other leagues that's not on a big league that is like overlooked.
I feel like I just want that to transfer over, because I feel like when you
Just
have your
all-
greats, you have your hollows, you have your mooks or whatever, they're not on every fucking card. You know what I'm saying? They're coming out, and it's a big thing.
Right.
I don't want it to be where these same 5 or 6 girls are coming out on every fucking
Right,
card.
exactly.
In some ways it's like, let somebody else eat or get some money.
But who's to say there won't be a Kings and Queens too, right?
I think there definitely will be. I think
I
think
So
the
let me
success
say
of the-
this: Queen of the Ring is back,
Yeah,
back.
yeah, I believe
This
it.
isn't the last.
That's why I
back.
say who's to say what's not gonna
So,
be the next couple
I think
cards.
I think that this is a very good look to bring the ladies to the next level, and also this brings a different dynamic into battle rap, because the intergender thing's gonna have a lot of people. Because I've been to fans that only watch female battle rap.
Oh really?
Absolutely.
Dope.
So this is gonna bring like a whole different dynamic, and like I said, I mean, I'm 100% sure that the girls will do good enough where there will be a part 2. 100%.
Yeah.
I think there's
I
definitely
feel
going to
that
be
way.
a part 2.
I
I think
definitely
that there
feel
are
like-
some other girls
Of
that
course, and not just Kings and Queens. I feel like the females are going to be on to where this event this weekend, they do great enough. It's going to be a female
supply and
event.
demand.
It's going to be a female, just all female matchups. Like I have a feeling that's what this is for. Is to see y'all keep asking for these females. Y'all want these girls so bad. Let's see what's up.
Which is a great thing. I'll say too, the one thing I will say about them, and things have happened, but I feel like with Queen of the Ring, you'll get something at the beginning of the year. They'll either, with the women in general, I feel like we may start out the year real strong. You'll see a couple of different leagues with the women battling, or we'll close out, the year. Not too much in the middle. But hopefully that this is actually one of those things where it's like we're back. And what we're actually going to do is, fuck us not having, said event or whatever happened. We're back. This is just us kicking down a door, and there's so much more to come afterwards. One thing that I had to ask too, because they're going to be in that venue in VA, do you feel like they need the actual ring itself or no?
So
Y'all can answer that
me
too.
personally, it doesn't matter to me. Even though it's a good look, but again, this isn't just Queen of the Ring.
Right.
This is Caffeine. Caffeine's going for a certain look right now.
Right.
Maybe down the line for Queen of the Ring battles, I would like to see a ring. But right now, I don't know. I haven't spoke to Debo or Babs, but I
Right.
can't see them putting a ring.
Gotcha. Not this event, but like you said, down the line,
Absolutely.
but with the same, 5-6 people in the room, you still want to see the ring?
Why not?
I don't know. I just feel like the
I mean,
ring.
there's no difference. I mean, what? The difference is people banging on the ring. I mean, it's just a
I
looks
guess
wise.
I don't think the ring is a bad thing, but I'm not mad not seeing the ring.
Not 100%.
I guess that's how I'm looking at it.
It doesn't really matter. It's just, again, that's something that Queen of the Ring does to distinguish themselves from.
Yeah, because it started, because this Queen of the Ring, it's always been a boxing gym, always been a ring. That's just
my thing is like it doesn't hurt them to do it. You know what I mean? But it doesn't hurt them not to do it either.
It doesn't hurt them not to do it either. That's right.
So
yeah. Somebody said Cheddar and Diesel too. Those are more fire chicks. I'm seeing names. I'm a little late, but
I mean, you see again, like you see what happens when people they just start naming off their famous like their friends and
you think so?
no disrespect to Cheddar and
but
Diesel, but we're not booking them for URL versus Queen of the Ring. I mean, they deserve shots, but it's not gonna be like they're not like people that are gonna sell tickets. Like, I need to see QB on there. I need to see Hustle on there. I need to see 40. Like that makes a difference to me.
But you don't think that that's part of what's like the reason why we're stuck and we're only relying on these same 7 people?
That's what I feel like too. It's like, okay, we get it. We know these are the elites. They're the toughest in the game. The people, the ones that are on this card, Kings and Queens. A lot of these girls are already favorites of a lot of people in and out of battle rap. So what's next is what I'm thinking as they start looking at people who's been putting on that are also mentioned, but they're never in that spotlight
now
with big.
Now, here's another thing. So URL just did 2 tournaments with some up and comers. Look at Holmesy won, Fonz won. Yes. Those are the type of people that Cheddar and them need. So now you could bring in a whole different dynamic with those guys. But I think the first event, what they were going for, like you can't put a Diesel up against DNA. You can't put, a Cheddar up against Sue Surf. You just can't. It's not gonna work. As much as you rooting for them, it's just not gonna work. But you put a Cheddar and a Diesel against somebody like a Fonz or a Holmesy, where they're fire, but they don't got that star power. Now you have a better battle. You feel me? And it looks better. So I think right now, like that, these matchups are perfect for what they need to do. The ladies and the men both, because no man wants to take a loss to the ladies either.
Definitely not. Definitely.
But what happens
unless
when
it
they
leads
do?
to
And they just got to.
See, that's what I'm looking for, because I want to see who's gonna sweep what under the rug.
I want to see who's gonna admit and really be like, you know what? To be honest, she won.
Well, you should watch Monday,
I'm
because
definitely gonna watch Monday.
we gonna smoke somebody boots on Monday.
Somebody packing it up.
Somebody getting packed up.
Y'all have no filter up there.
Hopefully.
Y'all have no filter up there.
None at all. I love it. No fucking filter. Lady Flames, yes, that's another one. Lady Flames is fucking fire.
See, and there's somebody like in the chat that like you're sexist. No, I'm a realistic.
They say you're sexist?
Yeah.
No way.
Like I'm realistic.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, like,
no way.
Boss
I
Why is he
understand
sexist,
the
Boss
pressure
Black?
of this shit. Like,
Flames versus Kid Chaos, she might be on to something. That shit sounds crazy.
You see what I'm saying?
That
That's
shit
the
sounds
type of
crazy.
shit, because there's a whole realm of new guys
Yes.
who are on the come up that could battle them. Like, this
Jada Raye versus
opens the
Coffee
doors.
Brown. I like that shit. You know what? I think last time I was here, you said that.
Yeah, I
You
like
said that?
Coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Coffee too. I definitely think she's dope.
Yeah.
She's super dope. That'll be a sexy ass battle too.
Talk
She
that
got mad
shit.
sex appeal. She does. I don't care what people say. People be trying to come for her. She got sex appeal.
Nah, she
Coffee
do.
Brown is sexy.
She do. I like Coffee. And she could rap.
She can rap, but she got so much uniqueness with her. It's like, I don't care how you try to drag her, or maybe she's not your type, or she don't look how you want to look, but she has star power, and she has something that stands out.
Yo, if you a dude
It just
and
stands out.
and you drag Coffee, yo, like, come on, man.
But it don't really just be dudes. It be girls, like, be talking shit. Like, it is what it is. Everybody ain't pretty to everybody. Everybody ain't got it like what people want. But as far as sex appeal, Coffee brings that in battle rap and just in general.
That was Heavy Bags, Boss Black, not Uncle Ra.
I would definitely, yeah.
He said the men don't want to lose to a lady. It's not cute. There was that one guy that did admit to losing. Smurf, I think that battled Lady J. He admitted to actually taking that loss.
He ain't have a choice.
Yeah.
Who is Tyler? Is he going off on me? You have uniqueness with her. Stop giving people free promotion. Promote yourself.
Why are you paying attention to it?
Because I see explanation points that got me.
So Tyler is he's a lawyer. He's one of the dudes that be commenting on everybody's show. Very big supporter. So shout out to Tyler.
Shout out to Tyler. But one thing I will say is all I do is promote myself. Let's not get that twisted. At Jada Raye on IG, Twitter, subscribe, everything. All I do is promote myself. But I'm not going to be one of those that's overly arrogant or make it seem like I can't give props to other people. I don't think it's free promotion. These people are already getting looks. They're already doing their thing. But when it comes to matchups, if I'm being asked about a coffee round, I'm not going to shade and try to act like, nah, she whack, she trash, no, I'm gonna keep it real because that's what realists do, period.
But do you think that some people do that purposely to create a battle?
They do that, but
maybe that's their way of promo?
Well, look, everybody promo their own way, but what I can say is when it comes to promote myself, I've done it so many times. If it hasn't worked in certain areas, then...
Or some people feel like if you do something that I don't like or that I don't agree with, it's whack to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not into what she spits, so it's whack.
A lot of shit is whack that people do in general, but I don't feel like I'm promoting anybody by keeping it real about them. I know for a fact I'm sexy. We're never gonna have that discussion because what I don't try to engage in is these certain posts in groups. A lot of these dudes have these posts all the time. Who's the sexiest in battle rap? Who's the who's the baddest in battle rap? Who's this, all this shit? And I see people really, really trying to joke and clown like I'm not nowhere near that list. I don't get in my feelings about it. I know who I am. I know I'm dope. I know I'm unique. I know I'm mad creative. I know I'm bomb, period. So I don't have to be like, oh, I'm Jada Raye. I'm the shit. Look at me. No, that's never been me. I'm a hippie. I'm cool as fuck. But when you get to know me,
I'm sexy as fuck.
I'm sexy.
Didn't you just say that?
but see, I wasn't coming on this shit like Harvey's sexy and I know I'm sexier. Right. So we just gonna it's not like that. I said we both have a unique sexiness with it. And
let me give him his credit. Just Twiz the Wiz Kid, and he just said that if you don't, it's like you hating. You know?
If you don't, well, yeah, it could be like that, or it could be like.
No, but their fans, like, they be like, oh, Jada's hating on coffee if they don't.
But that could never be me. That could never be me. I don't have 1% of hater in me.
But it happens so.
Yeah,
it's so.
It happens often.
Even with said predictions, there are people who didn't want other artists who didn't want to give their predictions because it would be viewed as I'm a hater, so I'm not gonna say anything. And to me, that's a little.
That's that
whack.
Mentality that they got. I don't have that energy.
I understand that. I understand that mentality.
Energy. But what's real? 40 bars is sexy. What you gonna tell me? I can't say 40 sexy, or I can't say like this. Sometimes I don't be understanding a lot of people's mindsets. But where I'm at, I'm confident to know if I battle this person, this gonna be a sexy ass battle.
But see, and that's something too that people have said. Do you feel like that actually also creates a narrative where if you don't have sex appeal, then you aren't being looked at, you're being disregarded, and it becomes unfair because this is a war of words, not a war of looks.
Because let's keep it hot. I didn't always have sex appeal. Let's just be honest.
Well, not only that, I
didn't always have sex appeal.
I mean this respectfully.
I was fluffy.
I mean this respectfully, but E Hart, nobody looks at an E Hart battle and be like, oh my gosh, she's sexy. But she's still held to the highest of standard of women.
Yes, she's Mount Rushmore, to be honest. But what I'm saying is, I was not always attractive in battle rap. It's some battles I watch them on, I cringe, because it's like, oh, why the fuck did I even think that shit was okay?
But kind of like on the flip side of thing is, if a girl is cute, people are like, I want to check the battle out because she's cute. It's not necessarily, with a lot of chicks who may not, sex appeal isn't their thing. It's not, I want to check her out because I want to hear, I heard, it's, let me see what she looking like. Let me see what she wearing. Let me see what that, whatever it may be, that sort of thing.
It's not about that. To me, it's about bars. No, it's always about bars.
Are you kidding me? A part of it is.
No, it's not. Because when
Jada,
I came
sex
in,
sells.
look, when I came in, one of my favorite battle rappers that I watched before I got in the ring was Matrimony.
I hear you.
She's cold
Finisher.
as fuck.
I hear you. That's
She
you.
don't got sex appeal.
That's you, but the masses.
Oh,
and you being a person who people would view as being attractive, and if I were unattractive and I was a female battle rapper and you're an attractive one and you're like, you know, with sex appeal, I would look at it like, how dare you spit, you know what I'm saying, that shit, because they're looking at you. They're not paying attention to me. You can just walk in and you already got the eyes on you.
Go watch
I gotta
Jada
work a
Raye-
little harder.
Jada Raye versus Ash Cash right now. Far from sexy. Go watch Jada Raye versus Duchess. Far from sexy.
I'm a mulatto. But
It's a lot of times that it was like, what the fuck?
But that's how
when heard me
you
rap-
felt. That's not. But here's the thing.
Oh, yeah, that was
Weight
you.
is something. No, I'm not saying that. Weight is something that can be, you know what I'm saying, gain, loss, you know what I'm saying, so on and so forth. That doesn't matter. The face thing, you know what I'm saying, that kind of does. If you don't have a face that's viewed as being sexy or marketable, within this sport, it will be harder.
But some
for
people
you.
don't have the face, but they still have sex appeal.
Even you can look in the industry. You can if you.
Some people don't have a nice face, but they still have sex.
So the good thing about battle rap
It's the aura. Something
was
about
that
the aura.
it's always gonna be about the bars.
Yes, that's
The
what
looks,
I'm saying.
the looks
Overall.
is gonna help. The looks might bring in
It's gonna
somebody
get you the
who
door.
necessarily, like, I have friends who have no idea who Murder Mook is,
Right.
but I'll throw on a fucking battle with like Farrah and somebody else, and they'll be like,
Yeah,
"Yo,
pay
who the
attention.
fuck is that?"
Right.
You know, so like I'm sure that, you know, it does help. But I don't think that, like, you
Shayna
know,
Ashley
it
never
matters
had to wear a
because at the
dress.
end of the day, for me, it's still about the bars.
Yes.
Like, I'm not listening to these girls rap and be like, yo, I want to fuck the shit out of her. Like, you
Yeah,
know.
because that's that creep shit. That's when you realize who really a fan of battle rap and they pay attention.
But
That's
think
another
about
one,
it.
Jada versus Vixen.
But
Watch that shit.
but think about it.
Oh,
If you go into a lot of chats where these females are live, or if they're talking, or if it was a couple of chicks up here, you know how many people be in these chats? Yo, I want to fuck her. Yo, you got a man, so on and so forth. People lead, you know what I'm saying, with sex, like that. It opens up the door, and I just feel like
Yo, so here's a good
Tough
example,
niggas, bro.
right? So let me give him his credit too. Kenneth Jones, he just said what I was thinking again. Official bars is crazy. But she's not somebody where I would be like, oh my God, Official's so bad
right.
that I want to watch her just because she
Sex
look good.
appeal. Some things is
You feel me? But her bars is that good where I'm like, yo, I want to watch Official.
If you take a new fan who's never seen them, and you take an Official and who's a sex kitten, an RX, and you have them two battling, people off the strength of it being, yo, I want to see what that one talking about, that cute one, that one right there, I want to see what she's spitting. She's gonna have the advantage just based on, you know, genetics or whatever, out the gate.
I don't know, because I've seen a lot of pretty sexy girls get cooked.
I'm not saying that because you're sexy that you can't. No, I do feel like if you are cute, you got to kind of step it up a little harder. If you have a chick that's cute and you have a chick that's ugly,
That's so sad. The world we live in. It's
it
real.
is
It's not
what
like
it
you making
is.
it up. It's real. That's how it is. But
for some
that ain't
people,
got
you
nothing.
being you, looking like this, you have it easier than other girls out there.
Y'all hear that? Don't come for me. Let me stop.
It's yes
I
or
have
no.
to say it.
It's yes or no.
How so?
Because again, it's like I don't think that Debo's looking at these girls like, damn, Jada's fine, so I'm gonna book her over somebody like, you know, Official or E Hart. Like it's still about the bars. You get me? Like I'm not saying it doesn't happen because I'm sure it is, but it's like a minimal thing. Like for me, right? I'm not gonna be like, yo, you know what? I think Jada's gonna do 10,000 views off this interview. Let me interview Jada before I interview, you know, Vixen or E Hart. You know,
I hear that, but what I feel like would be like the on the flip side of the coin. When you have when you had 40 and Hustle battling, cat suits, body suits, look at that body, so on and so forth. If one of them came with
another one, Robin Rhymes is bad as fuck.
she can
rap
sells
too.
sells sex, the sex appeal, right? But if Robin Rhymes came in with like some baggy shit or whatever like that, who the fuck is this? That sex appeal helps.
She was a little funny.
That sex appeal, it helps. people, we're visual people. When you see somebody bad,
so
it
let
helps.
me ask you a question.
So what you think
Sure.
about me? Tell me what you think.
So let me ask you a question, right? If E Heart battle K Shine this weekend, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she show up with full makeup and a fucking dress and high heels,
I don't even think she needs that dress in high heels.
she would fuck K Shine's
Gladiator
head up.
School,
That would be so
E Heart, I think was
fire.
That would be
gorgeous
fire.
E-Heart.
That would be so. The bundles. Ooh, E Heart, you hear this?
You feel me?
Girl.
Like that's my thing. Like I don't think it's a. I think that like it is something, but it's not like as important as you think.
I see. I think that it plays a part. It may not be 50%, but I do think that's why a lot of times with these women, it's like, yo, you gotta come when you're rapping. You have to come correct. Your look has to be correct. You have to deliver this. You have to deliver that. Even people have said, and I hate to say this because I'm gonna put her name out there, but Yoshi has been like, she's not a fashion girl. That's not her lane. But people feel like if you're talking like that city girl shit, like I'm a suck, I'm a swallow, you have to have that look going on.
It would help. It would definitely help.
Exactly.
It would help a
So that's what I'm
lot.
saying. Like it would help a lot.
But see, that's the thing that stands out about her. She already came out with that image, like, fuck that shit. This is what I'm gonna talk about. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. But I do think it would help a lot. I see her. She's looking way more presentable as far as her hair, makeup, everything. She's getting in the zone. But her previous battles before, I feel like right now that's when it's gonna sell a lot more.
I think too, and that
It would
a
help a
part of
lot.
that, yeah, that image is changing. She's getting wigs and she's wearing this and that. That image, it does play a part. Case, whatever it may be, hair. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, if you look at even look at the Brat. The Brat, when she came out, she was baggy attire, still a cute girl, so on and so forth. When she wore that cat suit and everybody saw that body, it was like, holy shit. And it was like from then on, her look got kind of sexy in some ways. She's not, in that attire now, but it definitely does help. When people see Luck, and her little don't rush look, it helps.
Yeah.
I think it does.
I see what you mean.
I think nowadays people are very visual.
But let me.
Not to say that you haven't always been.
So you do know though that I like that you use Yoshi as an example.
Mm-hmm. And shout out to Yoshi. That's not disrespect at all.
No, because I'm
Yeah, that's
saying
not.
Yoshi is somebody who's doing that, but she's doing everything right. She's literally marketing herself doing that.
Yeah, she has her own lane. She has her own lane.
Look,
Period.
do I think that like Yoshi's like sucking everybody's?
Yeah, right,
I don't
no.
think she's doing it, but it's
Right.
working for her.
Definitely.
The whole thought bars thing, that's working for her.
It's her shit.
So I don't necessarily think Yoshi's like the most prettiest chick in the world. She's definitely not ugly. She's marketable, but I'm saying she's using that to their advantage.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's another thing too.
Right. And what would increase that is when that persona, when that look changes and it goes into a little bit more sexy thing, she's more marketable. That's why you'll have a raw digger who may have bars, but you know what I'm saying, she's not in skimpy wear. She may not have. Right,
Facts.
but look at, okay, so granted, I'm not saying everything, but look at where that's not her lane, that's not her style. She may not be, comfortable in that attire. It may not look right on her.
What about Latifah?
What about her?
What I'm asking you.
We can even say a Salt and Pepper. Salt and Pepper, the women are going, when you're a woman within this, for the most part, you are going to sell sex. You look at the
my son
men.
really hating on women
Cash
right
Doll.
now, yo.
I'm not hating. I'm not hating. I'm not hating. But I'm just saying the attire. No. I'm just there are a couple of them, like as you stated, Shayna.
Eve, I can't
See,
lie.
that that's the thing. Again, I'm not saying that it doesn't happen. It definitely helps. Like it's easier
And
on
that's
the
what I'm
eye
saying, it helps,
when
yeah.
when men, especially like men, we're not.
I know.
They're not into female battle rap. It would be easier for a man to be like, "Yo, she look good. Let me see. Oh, she got
I'm
rap."
not saying it's entirely true, people. I'm
But-
just saying that it does help.
But I'm saying I think that like right now, especially in battle rap, there's not enough money for that type of shit to matter right now. Like I don't think it matters as much as we would like it to. Like as a man, because again, it's still about the bars.
You know, it's not like I don't think for 1 second that Debo and Babs is like, yeah, I can't pick this battler because
No,
she's
I'm not saying the league owners. I'm just saying in terms of like the consumers person.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying necessarily the league owners. If that's what was, taken, my fault for that. It's not the league owners, but in terms of the consumers and what people want to buy, so on and so forth.
Okay.
That's what I was saying. I'm not saying that Debo was like, I want to fuck her. I'm a book her.
I mean, it's the same for the women. Nobody wants to see fucking heavy bags on camera.
Well,
no,
see,
but like,
no,
I'm just saying, like,
well, see, somebody else has said that She Loves Battle Rap brought it up when we left last week.
Of niggas that be cooking
But it was something along the lines of they stated that the women get more. I don't want to go into specifics, but the women have to come dressed, even though they don't always dress to the nines, looking good, so on and so forth. The men, they don't necessarily have to do that. Yeah. So that that part right there. So it's just a standard. I don't know. Maybe it's a double standard. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Very, very good topic.
Yeah, it was interesting.
Yeah, I was right. They were wrong.
Okay. Very opinionated, but it's a nice debate. Very great debate.
Yeah. Damn. Who's chauvinist? Let's continue this conversation later.
What?
I'm a chauvinist. I'm not a chauvinist. How am I a chauvinist? Men are just better. No, I'm sorry.
It's my show now. But yeah. Overall, I definitely I see where you coming from too, because I know it's a lot of people that think that way. But anybody that pays attention and genuinely supports battle rap, or just in general watches battle rap for battle rap, bars are the most important.
But rap see, I feel like what plays a part in that as well, and it should be. But I do think performance in some cases weighs more for people. When people are voting, I think sometimes the performance can outweigh said bars. I could be wrong, but
no, performance definitely matters. Go ahead.
Wait, what'd you say?
I think when it comes down to it,
I just want to make sure. Like,
when it comes down to it, for some people,
women,
I think kind of in general, a great performance. Or a performance can kind of sway a person to not necessarily listen to what they're hearing, but I like how they did that and they did. I'm gonna give it to them.
I mean, it's happened before.
It can happen. It can sway it.
We're gonna use an example. 2 weeks ago, you see what Charlie Clips did?
Mm-hmm.
That was the worst choke that I ever seen in history, right?
People loved it.
But it's about the recovery.
He cleaned that shit.
Yeah.
What he did was incredible.
Some saying stage, some saying not stage. I don't know.
What?
In terms of the John get up. Some people.
That was completely
freestyle. He's a genius. I would never take that from him. I thought what he did was remarkable.
I'm just saying, certain things like that type of shit is incredible to the point of like nothing else matters. Like that's the type of shit that like you say, oh shit.
Performance does help a lot of people too, because some people not all that. Like lyrically, they're not all that, but their performance is what gets them like for real.
Look at Jazz. Look at Jazz for example. You see when Jazz performed a 2-on-2 next to Official, she was trying to hang on. Official is like one of the only females that got both. Official can perform her fucking ass off.
Yeah. And
she got bars, so it helps her.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Whereas somebody like Jazz, she got to work on her performance, but her bars is insane.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You get me? So I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I think yeah.
I think that especially in this type of setting, the caffeine setting where there's no crowd and there's no big, it's just you and your opponent. It's about the bars.
It's definitely, it definitely is, and not for nothing. And this is gonna sound fucked up, but some may have felt that may have been one of the reasons why Couture had wins, because of the performance, because of they like the entertainment factor. I'm not saying that that's the case, but I'm just going. That's what I'm saying. But I'm just saying that there are some that feel like, that's why I don't want the props out. But some people feel like the antics
don't get it wrong, we
or
don't
the performance
really care
helps
for the
way.
Like it's not needed because she already can rap. Like she can rap without him.
So that's another good point. Not to be jumping around, but I see a lot of people talking about Couture performance.
Mm-hmm.
this is gonna be a big test for Couture because there's no crowd. So her performance is gonna have to be just her. You get me? Like, you're not feeding off the energy of nothing. It's gonna be a lot harder for her to perform with just her in clips.
You think so?
Absolutely.
I don't think so.
I didn't look
Absolutely.
At it like that.
I don't think so.
That,
Because I don't think that she needs. I think the crowd can. I think with the damn, it's official. With Couture, the crowd can help, but I feel like the crowd can also fuck it up as well because she can't get through a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Because they're kind of like everything she's you know what I'm saying, like that sort of thing.
Because I never thought about it like that. There's really not going to be a crowd for these battles, and I know
Which is perfect.
it's perfect, but
Give me my 20 minute battles
for
again.
E-Heart.
Give me my 20-minute
It's
battles
not
again.
perfect for Couture.
I think it is.
I don't know.
we gotta see.
Because as I said before, she has a few battles, but every battle did not contain a prop or a whatever, and she was still able to
there was
deliver.
no problem with me, and I won. I don't know what y'all say. I won. I won. Period. There couldn't be a prop. There was no prop. But I honestly could say she still rapped. She rapped her ass off. She didn't need a prop. That's how I know Couture was nice without a prop. She did not need to have nothing against me and still rap. She has some shit. And that was 2012. She can rap. She can definitely rap. But I don't really see... I'm looking at it different now because there is no crowd. And I don't really... I'm not saying she needs a crowd, but there's no telling what she's going to try to do and keep going with no reaction. It's limited to who's going to be there.
Well, see, somebody else also brought up something as well, and I have to probably, I don't know if I can go back and watch it, but they felt like with Chess and K-Shine that K-Shine wrote for a crowd. Chess didn't. They felt like when K-Shine was rapping that he was rapping to other people, like, you know what I'm saying, around so on and so forth.
So what did you think about the battle?
I only saw one, so I can't.
Who'd you
I
have
gotta
winning?
watch it over.
I got the person that wrote for a crowd with the dirty 30. So that just tells you Chess didn't beat
Say it
K-Shine.
again. No. They didn't say that. They didn't say that, but they just said in terms of they felt like I wish that they were here to actually speak, you know. But they felt like K-Shine he didn't write for a closed room. He wrote for a closed room, but there were people that he was talking to within a room. And they felt like Chess wrote directly and specifically rapping to K-Shine, not his homeboys or his entourage or whatever like that. That's how they felt.
I mean, like I said, which is cool, but Chess, I feel like he got 30.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't care what K-Shine wrote for, it worked.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? So K-Shine still performed his ass off.
Mm-hmm.
You know, in that small room.
Mm-hmm. I don't think the crowd is gonna hinder Couture.
Like it has nothing to do with this card this weekend or nothing. What y'all think about B Magic and Jerry West?
As with a battle?
Mm-hmm. Like overall, it wasn't really a crowd. But what do you think about as far as that battle?
See, Jerry's another one of them people that feeds off the crowd, though.
You think so?
Absolutely.
He's another underrated one too.
He does. Every battle he has something to do with the crowd, or he's jumping on people, or he's doing this or doing that. B Magic's on a decline right now.
You think so?
Not after that Coffee Brown versus.
I don't want to hear that shit.
I think even with him and Chess.
Bro, it's
B
one
Magic
battle.
and
He
Chess.
took 7 battles in a row. He's not back off one battle with Coffee Brown.
Every fucking bar.
Chess too.
He beat Chess and he battled in bullpen against some dude. I don't
that was
want to be
crazy.
disrespectful. Yes, that battle was
the day
fire.
after Genesis, I think.
That battle was fire. The other dude
Yes.
was nice too. He was like, you know what I'm talking about? I don't know
So
his
you
name.
can't judge B Magic off of battles if you haven't seen.
I
the
could
I
last
could judge
3
B Magic.
battles.
This is Heavy Bag's opinion. I could judge B Magic
Fuck
however
your
the
opinion.
fuck I want to judge him.
Fuck your opinion.
And he on a decline.
Nah,
That's
he
it.
did. He on an incline right now. He on his way back up.
I mean, if we giving him props for battling some dude in bullpen and Coffee Brown, I mean, so be it. I'm not giving him props for that. We talking about B Magic. Let him get in there with K-Shine, Chess. You just said he had a
He's
good battle
supposed
with
to be.
Chess.
Yeah.
You feel me?
That's
Like,
the way he's supposed to be, right? He's supposed
I'm
to
not
be that way.
giving him props for low level battles just because he got through his material.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But now him and Jerry West, it was a good battle.
But that's another one of them battles too, where it's like, it was okay. It wasn't like exciting to me. I wouldn't watch it again.
So and getting back in it, so y'all are telling me that Couture has the toughest. She's gonna have the toughest time because there is no crowd. That's what I'm taking from what y'all are saying.
Well, no,
I don't know why you took it.
I'm not.
That's not what we were
I'm not
saying.
saying.
I'm asking. That's what I'm asking.
I'm not
for
saying that she's
clarification.
gonna have tough for no crowd. I'm just saying
I don't have communication.
she's never been in that type of like this. It's about the bars now.
Very much, and it's all. Go ahead.
Couture's exciting battles have been what? What do we talk about every time Couture battles?
People mainly talk about that one with
Crowd,
no props. With no props.
participation.
With no
Also,
it's still to people.
Also, props. Couture brings props all the time. That's what we talk about, right?
The props and the angles.
Yeah.
The show.
But I just think it's gonna be harder for Couture, and especially somebody with the star power of Clips.
I hear that, but there's always a clean performance, and I feel like what I would say what I would take from what you're saying is, and this may be wrong, because there aren't the props and the crowd, it's going to lessen her. It's gonna
let me say this. I think Couture is gonna do great. I think Couture might. I'll never bet against Clips, but she has a very good chance. But I'm just saying, it can't, like, she has to come different than she ever did before.
Yeah.
There's no crowd. This is a strictly on camera battle. There's no in the building winners.
She's a
you get me?
Performer, though.
So she is a camera performer.
And that's my thing.
That's good.
That's my thing.
But remember, it's about the bars.
She got those.
We'll find out.
Oh shit. We watching ESPN right now.
We'll find out. She battling Charlie Clips.
That's true. That's true.
Y'all gonna see my point. I personally think that she might. This is gonna be one of those.
I don't think it's
definitely
gonna
be. It's gonna be. It's gonna be battle of the night.
It's gonna be like which Farrah did good to be battling Clips, but I don't think it's gonna be that. I think it's gonna be like.
She's clean.
I think Farrah's did a good thing because, and this is what Vixen needs to do. Vixen just doesn't need to die. If Vixen comes up in there and does Vixen, she's gonna have a good battle. But she can't die. DNA is one of those dudes.
That's what I'm saying. I said this earlier.
So Farrah went in the Clips battle and she said, "I just don't want to die."
And I get that.
That's it.
But does it make it a great battle?
Farrah
I mean, that's a
Clips
whole
was
nother
not
thing.
great.
Right. But that's a whole nother thing. Yeah.
Couture and Clips is gonna be great.
Yeah.
It's personal. It's, I can't see Clips coming with 3 rounds, but he's gonna make the best of it. You know what I mean? But again, that's one of the. I think that's battle of the night. If not E-Heart and K-Shine, Couture and Clips is by far the battle of the night. 100%.
Jada Raye 2021. I'm trying to make battles of the night. I'm trying to smoke shit. I'm trying to see what's up too. Cause I know this show is about to be over. It's really about to be over. But back on Rebel Warzone, me battling there. My first time battling a guy. I'm back on the platform on a beat, which I do love. But at the same time, this ain't gonna be one of them easy ones either, cause he's competition.
Do you have your beat selected, or you have options? You don't have to say what it is.
Already.
Oh, you did?
Picked up beats already. I'm not coming to play. He's not coming to play either. But the whole card is just fire.
Yo, and I ain't just saying this shit because she in the building. Jada's top 5 females on beat. Period.
And once I get more plates, I'm gonna change people's mind and be top 5. Period. Not just on beats, because people don't.
Well, that's why I can't put you, because you haven't had them plates that you
They
deserve.
don't know my ability.
Yeah.
These people don't know my ability. If you see me at home, I look like a crazy person. Walk around battle rapping refrigerators and shit, because I feel like it.
Yeah. You just love it.
Because listen,
in
bro, I be tired of people saying I do it for a check. Man, I did this shit for a check. I did this shit for this. That's disrespectful.
I see you do so many freestyles for free online.
Because they want to do it. Because it's in me to really showcase what I took years to develop. that shit come from a deep place, and to see people really pop and they doing this shit, but they ain't really got their heart in, they choking, they fucking up, not giving a fuck. They don't give a fuck. And for the people that really, really show you, man, I want this shit. What?
Yo, did you see Jada versus Charisma?
Raye.
When that ice cream beat came on, yo, and Jada gave her that look.
I don't want to rap with no mask on.
Heard? When that ice cream beat came on, and you gave Charisma that, I think was it Charisma or Bonnie?
Charisma.
You gave her that look. I was like,
look, to be honest,
hungry.
I knew when I came in the building, right? When I got to the venue, Charisma was like, yo, I'm about to kill you. You ready? She was talking shit. I'm like, word? Because I seen when she did the coffee. Her and coffee was, she showed me charisma that night.
I'm punching that fight,
like,
bitch.
When they called me, they want me to battle Charisma. First of all, I ain't gotta do no it's not a sparring session, but they do like these tryouts before you get on the big card. I'm like, they call me for Charisma. She just be coffee. They trying to play me. All right, bet. So when I got in the venue, she talking spicy. I'm about to kill you. It's over for you. I'm like, all right, man. It was comfortable as fuck. Cause you can rap, but when I told you you don't have the flow and you don't have the voice and the skills to even transition like that, you don't know what I do when I be chilling on my free time. I'm like this on my free time. Just because.
Fuck that, I write my own shit.
But anything can happen. If somebody ever called me right now and be like, look, I want you to battle so-and-so, even though it's not a good name, or I won't say good name, I'm not sleeping on nobody, but it's nobody I really want to battle, or it's not like a league that I would be on, I'm not going to say no because I feel like right now at the gates of the garden, I've been hungry. I want to battle. Me and Lady Caution was fire. It was more fun than I thought it was going to be. Like, I honestly was sleeping on Lady Caution. I'm like, yeah, she trash. Her last 1,000 battles was ass. I'm about to kick her ass. But she came in there saying, I'm battling Jada Raye. I'm not playing with you. I know who you are. I know
she
what
about
you
to
do.
battle Gaddis this weekend.
She is. She is.
I wish
Caution's
it was 3
been
rounds.
getting it in. She definitely been showing her too, and she's been out for a minute. But when I say like, it's just time that people really see shit for themselves and stop telling me what I'm worth and what I can do. You have no fucking clue.
So not to put their business out there, but I think that after this, Queen of the Ring is back, and they ain't gonna have no choice but to call you.
Well, man, put in existence like I said. God works. He surely does.
Which
I'm not gonna stress it. Like last year, I was going crazy. I was doing the most. Even though I was hungry, I was going about it not the most presentable way. I will honestly say that. But what I do know now is even though I'm hungry and I want to battle, I'm not gonna put that shit in the forefront and act like my life don't exist either. So whether you call me or I hope 2021 is when I get back in my bag being active. I'm not trying to be on every single card, but I want to be on enough to where people know Jada Raye is not playing. Jada Raye always been on her shit.
I think 2021 is the comeback year for Queen of the Ring. They're coming back right now at the perfect time. The guys bring them to the next level. They're going to have a new card, and 2021 is really Queen of the Ring's comeback year.
And that's why I said this is great. I think right now what's happening is, this specific event is kicking down, the door, the pandemic door. It's kicking down, the corona door. And I think from there, what's going to come out, can definitely be a great thing. Yeah. I'm ready for the women battling the women. And there's nothing against kings versus queens, but I'm ready to go back to that.
Well, remember, it's not just corona. This is the women finally getting their respect.
Yes.
To be equal. This is what Debo been fighting for 10 years.
Yes.
Debo was always big on respect. He always wanted the women to be paid like men. He always wanted them to rap like, to be held equal like the men. And I think that this card it's going to happen.
It's going to set the tone.
Yeah.
It's definitely going to set the tone.
And then also, I think Caffeine is going to say, holy shit, the women, we got something here. Yeah. Who's to say they ain't going to throw the bag behind them? So I think that this is exactly what was needed. Needed some money in it.
Timing is everything, yo.
Of course.
I swear, timing is everything. Everything.
It's great, and one of the things too, I guess, as he kind of stated before, maybe this will be
Debo in the chat right now, Jada.
Right.
Talk your shit.
So maybe this will be the cream of the crop, because one of the things that he stated before when last here was
that's his.
Everybody is not coming with him. You know what I'm saying? So there, just because you battled on said platform, every girl isn't coming. He said he don't have your number. I don't know. But
not that new number.
Every
cut niggas off and change it up.
Hey yo, Debo, Jay, this 15 MOFE now, yo. So call one of us, man. We'll call one of our peoples, yo. You heard what will make it happen, yo.
Okay.
Nah, shout to Debo though, yo. It's gonna be a good weekend. It's gonna be a good weekend.
Just now, and I'm glad you in here so you can see that this is a respectable ass sit down with Jada Raye. Like, I'm so proud because sometimes I be talking malarkey, I get carried away. But what I do know is everything
the power of water
that was said to me.
Nah, you know what it is? I tell you this all the time, you know, when we speak. And I feel as though, like, sometimes your emotions take over your interviews because you are so passionate. And you do love this shit.
I love this shit. I'm so passionate, too. And I don't like how people be trying to disrespect me for being passionate about something. Like, I get it. Sometimes I fucked up. I had drunk interviews. I was wilding in my feelings. But that's why I said I fucked up when I mix business with personal. Even though I'm passionate, I should not act like I gotta handle it like I would if it was a relationship or something like that. It's business. I just had to grow up. I'm still growing, but I do know what I'm not gonna do and how I'm not gonna handle shit. I just, you know, sometimes you just live and learn.
Like I said, I think after this weekend, the girls are gonna prove themselves. And again, this is what Debo been fighting for 10 years. As long as I've known Debo, he always wanted this moment right here. And with this, I think 2021 is going to be Queen of the Rings, comeback year. And he's going to be forced to book people like you, who are passionate and who can put
passionate and marketable and fun. And just full of joy and love and happiness and positive energy. I'm not from the Bronx. I'm from North Carolina. Never heard that.
Jada from the Boogie Down.
Not from the BX. I can't even do an accent if I tried. From the South, baby.
Nah, but like I said, I think that this is definitely just kind of opening the door, so we can only anticipate what's next for the women in general. I think it's a great way to close out 2021 and to kind of close out 2020. And to and to make an interest in 2021. So we're definitely open to it.
They setting the tone this weekend. The ladies are setting the tone this weekend. I believe this card is gonna be crazy.
I feel like the pressure is on. If I was one of them,
everybody though, not just them. The guys, it's pressure on them too. They don't want to go on there and get embarrassed and get smoked like all the battlers lose.
There is pressure if ego doesn't get in the.
Ego's going to be in the way. That's the number one issue with men. Ego. Let's be honest. Besides,
but I think there's more pressure for the women than there are the men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily think so.
You don't think so? I think so.
I don't think if I'm a male battle rapper, I don't wanna lose to a woman.
Right, but the thing about it is. You can. Man, I ain't take her serious. Man, that was just whatever. That's what I'm saying. When
that's why I restored order on Monday. Right. We smoking everybody boots. You hear me?
Monday gonna be a situation. I might have to pop up again.
But that's what I'm saying. I think it's that pride there. So I do think the women are definitely coming hard. All eyes are on them. So it's definitely gonna be, you know what I'm saying, a phenomenal look. You know, we all know that. It's going to be a great look.
So let me say this. My eyes tomorrow is on E-Heart. I want to see E-Heart and K-Shine. That's the one battle that I have to see, no matter what. I think that is Queen of the Ring right there. E-Heart, she's going to do great.
Seeing that shit, I was like, what?
That's one of them ones.
I never even thought of that. Like, I never even
Go cop y'all E-Heart t-shirt.
That's one of them ones.
Nah, but yeah, I don't. I'm just gonna be glued. You know, I don't know what time does it start. Is it 4? Is it 4 p.m.?
4,
so I kind of feel like usually during those times in the afternoon, you know, I'm doing things. I might go, you know, just do whatever. But it's like I'm locked in. You know what I'm saying, for those hours. I just kind of can't wait. And I think everybody's gonna, you know, make sure your internet bills are paid or make sure you're at Starbucks, whatever it may be. Everybody's gonna be locked in and tuned in. You know what I'm saying? to whatever devices that they can actually watch these battles on. And like for me, what makes me so happy about this.
Real quick, Debo just said in the chat, face-offs Friday 7 p.m. caffeine. So the face-offs is first on Friday.
Oh, he said the event is at 5 p.m.
Okay, so
great.
5.
I have an hour to, you know, to go get some wings or something like that.
And real quick, not to take over your show a little bit, but if you in here and you don't know how to watch this shit, it is free. It is on Caffeine. Download the Caffeine app. It's free. And look, there's no reason why you shouldn't be supporting this shit. It's free.
I thought you were going to say something else.
It's free.
So there's no reason why you
Download
should
the
be
app
paying to watch
and support.
it.
No, I would pay anyway. I support
No, that's something else.
Well, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
The fact that it's free is even like
that's even
there
better.
should be
that's even better.
type of fucking reason why you could watch it in your car, you could watch it at work, you could watch it at your house. It's free. It's on the phone.
You're not distracted by, like, I've seen people do watching parties on like Facebook. I've been a part of it too. It's one of the most fucking annoying things when you're watching a battle and it's a fucking watch party. So this person, nah, you heard what he did there, and the artist is still going. It's like, yo, shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Or keep you have access to it, you know, from wherever you are, where you can actually sit there and listen to the whole battle. That's why I'm happy about this one. You know, when I looked at like Summer Madness 10, to be able to just sit, I'm just hearing the artist. The battles are not fucking 50 minutes. That's one. And I'm hearing the artist. I'm not swayed. I don't see your hype people in the background cheering or doing the same dances that you're doing or whatever it may be. Get that nigga, get that bitch. You know, I don't hear that. That's not annoying me. I'm listening to said artist kind of spit their shot. Yeah, we'll see. It's gonna be a great one.
Yo, so I see somebody in the chat. Where could they get the caffeine? Yo, you go whatever app store you got. If you got a whack ass, you got a whack ass Android, then go to wherever the hell they get apps from. If you got an iPhone, then go to the app store and download it. It's free.
You can actually put in Caffeine app and you can kind of set everything up, and it is crisp, clear quality as well. I think when I did it on this phone, it is an old iPhone. I think when I flipped it, I think it took away the chat feature, which was great because I got to kind of, you know, look at it or whatever. But
and if you can go on the browser too, computer, right?
I'm not sure. I think you still have to download the app though on the computer. But if you got an Android and you over 15 years old, you need to grow up. So I'm just saying.
I have both, but I
don't do that, 'cause my mama got a note.
Yeah, I'm like
Uncle Rod's the only dude that I know that got an Android. I don't even text him because it comes up green. You know?
Yeah.
I hate that shit too.
I'm Team Drake. Nah, but this is actually going to be a great one, and you know, with this being Queens of Battle Rap, I'm actually excited that this is actually going down. It's been a long time coming.
It's been a minute. It was good to be back. It was great to be back. Be great. I represent a movement, not just a mentality. Well, both movement and mentality. Big shout outs to Just Bundles. Ladies, it's a lot of people watching. Ladies, if you're in the chat, justbundles.com. Get your bundles, lashes, all your products. We doing it like that. But Jada Raye on all social media, Twitter, Instagram. Okay? Jada Raye on YouTube. Go to YouTube. Matter of fact, you're already on YouTube. Duh. Jada Raye on YouTube. Subscribe. That way you can at least see I don't just be talking. I really be doing shit or attempting to do some shit. So just go to my channel. Take a listen for yourself. Music on all platforms. iTunes, Tidal, Apple Music, Spotify.
Are we gonna get some? You know, I don't. Who does the R&B? Is that Jada or is that Ray? Okay, so Jada does the R&B. Are we gonna get some Ray, some hip hop? Okay, Ray does the R&B. Yes. So are we gonna get some Jada?
Yeah, we actually had some, but you talk so much, we didn't get to play it. Talk so damn much and long, we didn't get to play it.
Oh, why don't you spit whatever it was that you had on that track?
No. Go and subscribe. If you fuck with me, if you really in this chat was showing love, or even if you feel like I should be seen more, simple. Just go subscribe. YouTube is free too.
What's the name of the Jada
Follow
track?
Instagram, that's free.
What's the name of the Jada track?
I have a bunch of Jada tracks. Go look them up.
The most recent one. And give me a name of a Ray track.
You don't understand.
Huh?
You out of your mind.
Ray on your blue hoodie.
It's too much content for me to sit and name one thing. I probably did 3 songs the other day just because. It was raining one day. I got in my bag. I felt like recording.
What was the most recent one that you actually put out? The project that you just recently completed?
Oh, my complete project?
Or song or something. Give them something.
Serotonin is my first ever EP. That's on all platforms. I dropped that earlier this year, which is my very first EP, like I said. That's strictly pop and R&B, okay? So, being that I am a battle rapper, let's not forget I am a musician, I'm an artist, and I'm a songwriter. So, I dip and dabble with a whole bunch of other shit, not just rap. So, if you go download my music on platforms, you'll see my category is different. It's not, you're not just gonna hear rap, drill, trap, gutter shit. No, that's not me. I present myself in versatility. So, music on all platforms is just what it says, music on all platforms. Follow my IG at Jada Raye. You'll see all I do is promote my work. All I do is at least try to hashtag independent artist every now and then or something.
And you got some
I do
music.
my own engineering too, so
And you got music videos on YouTube.
Than I was.
And you got some music videos on YouTube as well.
Yeah, I have a few music videos on YouTube.
One of them I really love.
I haven't really done like visuals just yet because I'm really still getting in my creative mode. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm brilliant. I love it. I do consider myself being a musical genius at this point. Because I feel like I can try to do whatever. If I like it, I like it. But subscribe on YouTube, Jada Raye. Follow on Instagram and Twitter at Jada Raye. Music everywhere. Go download. I make pop, R&B, rap. It might not be what you want to hear, but at some point you're gonna say, you know what? This is nice. This is different.
And check out her Last Strike video. It's phenomenal.
Last Strike. Oh, I'm sorry. That's what he was getting at. I'm sorry.
No.
Check out
phenomenal video.
Last Strike. Last Strike.
That's all you gotta say.
No,
that's all you gotta say. Just end it on that.
Download Last Strike on iTunes and check out Last Strike.
And check out the visuals. Yeah, the video is even better than the actual.
Tied up and in a chair, bonded with my leg on him, talking shit because he was the enemy at the time. He was a great actor. He actually looked like I was about to kill his ass. So go watch Last Strike. That video is yeah, I was abusing him. That video is on YouTube and the song is everywhere also.
So before we get out, let the people know once again where they can find you at.
Find me everywhere, Jada Raye, Jada Raye on IG and Twitter. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is still growing because I restarted. Had to make another page, but music content is everywhere.
And do me a favor, spell Jada Raye, please.
Jadae.
Yeah, see, low swing.
Jadaeffinraye. Oh, that was smart. I should have spelled it anyway. They wouldn't be able to. You're right. So at JADAEFFINRAYE. That same way on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube.
Gotcha. Okay.
That was very smart. Because you could have really put F and N as actual.
Yeah, sometimes people don't know, and they be like, I can't find or whatever like that. So I always say it helps to kind of spell it out.
I'm at the point, if you put Jada E, I should pop up first. So let's get that in there, okay? You feel me? But music everywhere. Thank you.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So you'll be back.
I will be back.
Yeah, you're gonna be back, but we also gonna be talking about this part.
I smoke this nigga on Verbal Warzone. But I'm gonna be back, of course. I'll be back.
Gotcha. And as always, QBR Show on Twitter, Facebook, Queens of Battle Rap, Instagram, Queens of Battle Rap. For anybody that has actually sent a friend request on Facebook, apologies if the friend request has not been accepted yet. I think it was a point in time where everybody was accepted, and I think there are people in places that I've never heard of who, I don't know. So it's a matter of just kind of going through and making sure certain people may be weeded out, and that, those that want to be a part of it are included. So, apologies to you if your request has been sitting there. I gotta fire the guy that handles the social media and the Instagram. For the most part, everybody is actually always followed. So,
hey, Nomad, real quick too, I want to commend you, man. You've been coming back. You've been, doing some good work, man. Some good interviews, good numbers. Everything's looking good since you've been back, yo. So it's good to have you back, man.
I think it's because of this.
I ain't gonna lie, I hate that stupid mask. I tell Uncle Rod every time I watch the show. We're gonna talk about that off the air.
Why?
Yo. I don't need to tell you. We'll talk about that later.
People in the comment, give it to me now. Give it to me now.
Just look at that. Look at the thing. You don't think you look like a fucking weirdo with that mask on?
You laughing like that?
Look at that.
I'm just saying, like, it's just you and her there.
Right, but she doesn't know where I've been, who I've been around, and vice versa. And I gotta go back. I gotta go to work. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be around other people. I hate getting sick. I just honestly I don't want to get.
So it's for you though.
Or anything.
It's strictly for you, and you feel better about yourself.
I feel great.
That's all that matters.
Typically, in all honesty, I thought that you were gonna have on your "Be Great" mask. That's why I wore contacts today. Had I known that you weren't gonna have on a mask, I would have worn my glasses to actually protect my eyes. It's that bad.
I didn't notice that.
It's that bad. Yeah. So had I known, so you got away with that. And my
I'm just
glasses are right
joking,
in
by
my
the way.
bag.
I seen dudes going in on you last week say, look at that big ass mask he had on.
And I don't give a fuck. I'm Rona free. I done took it 3 times all in the
I
news.
wore my mask before I entered the building.
I'm 3 times Rona free too.
Right. Feels good. And as other battle rappers have stated, you know what I'm saying, having that shit is no fucking joke. You know, I think Av had it. I think Don Marino had it, and they said that it's no fucking joke.
For the godson. Oh my
Yeah, I don't want it. Somebody I think from like
crazy.
We Go Hard during that time had passed too, but yeah. I don't want it, and not that they wanted it.
Yeah.
But everybody, make sure y'all tune in this weekend to the Kings versus Queens battle on the Caffeine app, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Next week, we'll have another. Well, there's supposed to be another guest lined up. I don't want to make no promises. She better come through. But next week, yeah, right. Nah, I ain't gonna announce it yet, but we chatted. But yeah, tune in next week, same time, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We out. Y'all take care with the mask.